Hello, everyone, and welcome to Storm King's Thunder Big Boy Season.
Ooh.
We are back with episode 15. Gotta change the episode count.
Oh yeah, it's
We're back. We're back, baby. We are back for episode 15 of Storm King's Thunder Big Boy Season with our lovely cast of players. I am your host and dungeon master, Matthew Foreman. Let's get started with our wonderful intros. Let's start strong with the man with the plan, the guy who did the homework, Tomster.
true. Hello, Tom here. I play a fighter, Kaiser, human / drow. Who knows? What am I supposed to say?
Whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever you want. We promo at the end.
Oh, Corona, bitch. Okay, next.
Hey, can I go next?
Sure. Hop in there, champ.
Hi, well, my name is Crowan. Tom's one of my best friends. I don't know why he would say something so hurtful. I'm sitting here super offended. I don't know if I can go on, but I'll try to make it through the night for the sake of the show. Yeah, my name is Crowan. I play TFT.
Shut up, man.
Play TFT for Cloud9. Me, May, Tom, and Cass recently went on a Europe trip for a month. That was pretty cool. Excited to be back playing some D&D because I missed playing.
Yeah. May.
Hi, I'm May. I play Alyssa Salaniari, an Asimar druid who's 15 years old and likes to get in trouble and cause chaos just because, it's boring because there's, no TV in this timeline yet.
Uh-huh.
That is why, yeah.
Casanova.
How do I follow these people?
I don't know.
Hello, I'm Casanova. I play Lucius Cavaliers, the human bard. And, yeah. That's it. That's all. That's my intro.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Faye.
Hello, I am Faye. I stream a lot of TNT, and I am playing Aubrey Harper, who is a human artificer with a arcane turret that does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think they did some revisions. I think they got rid of Arcane Weapon, didn't they?
Nerfed.
Did they?
I saw Arcane Weapon was getting thrown in the trash bin of history. That's what I saw, but I don't know if that's true.
Big nerf.
Maybe if
Balance
it's not,
changes?
if it's still there, it's still there. But
Still on my spell list in D10.
okay, maybe D&D Beyond was wrong or hasn't done it yet. So when we last left our party, they had been after fending off a giant incursion in the city of Tribor. They were separated. Meanwhile, Kaiser suffered under the brutal tutelage of a mysterious drow woman who he eventually learned, or that she convinced him through subtle manipulation and sheer brute force that she was his mother. Meanwhile, while that was all happening, the party journeyed towards Gauntlgrym, the dwarven city that has been the home of many conflicts, and were assisted by some fey spirits. They arrived at Gauntlgrym with a lukewarm reception. This is a very embattled city, and soon found themselves in the service of the legendary Brunor Battlehammer, the kind of Lord of Gauntlgrym, and sitting on the golden throne of Moradin. They fended off a small drow incursion while looking for Kaiser, reunited with him, charmed him to get him out of the Underdark, and through various kind of scenes and negotiations and conversations, they decided to continue to help the city of Gauntlgrym defend against this elite drow incursion. Because the drow are after the powerful Megira the Dawn Titan, the fire primordial that powers the massive forge of Gauntlgrym. And so, while Brunor Battlehammer and all of his men or whoever defend the forge, this party of heroes journey into the Underdark to find the Drow incursion and defeat the elite warriors. But not all is what it seems. because Kaiser has made a kind of a deal, an alliance with this mysterious Drow woman figure who is his mother, and is wanting the party to stay down there as a distraction while she makes her move on in the city. So we pick back up with you all journeying in to the Underdark. Does anyone not have dark vision? I think you all do now, right?
Me.
Oh,
Wait, I have the blind sight dagger thing.
You
That's
do?
right. I have a little bit. Yeah.
Did I give that to you?
Yeah. Dagger of blind sight. Yes.
Huh? That's crazy.
It's like 30 feet of blind sight.
Sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
I have it in my notes as well. That is the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I bought it from like a shop or something.
Is it
I got
cursed?
it from.
No. I was
Yeah,
really
usually the
surprised.
shit's fucking cursed, so
Yeah,
double check,
it was a
bro.
steal, honestly.
All right then.
I think I bought it and was like, really? Oh, great.
God damn it. Skipping right over that one. So you are all, you can, oh geez, loud. Ooh. Let me know about sound, relative sound levels, chat. I mean, I guess my players can let me know too, but chat.
I can tell you that was very loud.
It was fine for me, but
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
maybe I need
same.
to turn stuff down on my side then.
Yeah, you guys can control your
I
volume.
was attacked by that.
I want I want our mixing to be good. So, you all have journeyed in a fair amount. Like you've already in your prior incursion, you have a sense of where things are. So you have a couple pathways that you already know you can go. You know that in kind of a, we'll say for simplicity, in a southeasterly way, is where Kaiser told you the gnome is. Meanwhile, more towards the northeasterly direction in this cavern are where the Drow. Remember, you guys got into that kind of fight and they were kind of running away, and you guys are like, well, we're just gonna stop here. Like, we've fended them off. So you know that was where you last left them off. So you have kind of a northeasterly kind of area to go to and a southeasterly area to go to. Southeasterly is the gnome. Northeasterly is the Drow. What do you all wish to do?
Where would we currently be?
You are at just the entrance of this large cavern. Let's I can describe it a little more if you need that kind of thing. There is, we'll put you are at the kind of in this small little gathering of the mushroom forest. In front of you is the bridge, and you know that if you take that bridge across this small chasm, where beneath that bridge, you remember there are kind of spiderous monsters. If you take that bridge across, you know that to the south is an abandoned encampment, and then if you go a little further, you're assuming is the gnome, the made-up gnome, perhaps. But if you cross that bridge and continue east or go a little bit north, you'll run into the Drow. Those are kind of your two choices.
Okay.
So both
we
ways are
haven't
across the bridge.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Okay.
crossed the bridge yet.
There is another circuitous path. I can actually, if you guys want the map, I can cut to it.
Oh yeah.
Sure, the part that the place that we've kind of been to so far.
Yeah. One
Take a
second
look at
here.
that.
1 second.
Get a refresher.
Yeah, I think it's all the parts that you've been to are all revealed, so it is switched over for y'all.
Oh, okay.
It did not update for my.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, this
yeah.
is where. Yeah, that's where the last combat.
Oh
was.
yes, yes.
I am remembering this now. It's all coming back to me.
probably just the bridge, right? Just be careful about falling, or you're going to get consumed.
Is it a sturdy bridge or not?
Well, we've crossed it once before.
I would just go one at a time to be sure, but
That
Seemed to hold
seems
fine
safe.
last time.
okay. Good luck.
I mean, we didn't have a problem last time.
Indeed. In which direction do we want to go? Do you want to go to the northeast or the southeast?
Well, so the Drow would be to the northeast, yes?
I believe so, yes. That sounds correct.
But the gnome is this way as well, and he's been down here for what, hundreds of years. We could learn something from him about the Drow.
He's talking about the gnome.
Okay, so the gnome is real, right? He's
What?
down here.
What? What are you? No, sure, yeah, of course.
Okay, you believe me? Okay, so let's go to the gnome.
I mean,
Look, I guess we just humor him, mate. He's
he's-
been down here a while, like, I'm sure.
I mean, the only thing that I question is the sanity of this gnome. Does he seem all together, or like we would actually be able to learn something from
I
him?
think we could learn something, but I'm sure he's not all the way there.
Well, like, worst case, he just kills us.
I mean, I guess that is technically the worst case, right?
I'm not letting a stupid gnome kill me.
Yeah, let's just hope we will not be defeated by a gnome when we have vanquished
gnome.
a gnome. Yeah, we have vanquished so many things. I think a gnome is not going to pose a.
Look, we've killed
Threat
many
to us?
goblins, you know. It's not to worry about a
You
gnome.
killed some
Wait,
gnome.
is that how you say it? Gnome?
Yeah, gnome. Yes.
Oh, I've been saying it wrong for forever. Okay,
Well,
so
today you start saying it right.
Okay, so the
what
plan then
dialect is that? I have not heard that before.
If it's
Common.
a certain accent, we'll say gnome.
okay,
Ah.
so we go to the gnome, and either the gnome kills us or we kill the gnome. Yeah.
No.
Wait.
Are we killing the gnome?
No, we don't kill the gnome.
Wait, Kaiser, you want to kill the gnome?
No. Opposite,
Oh, okay.
even.
You know.
Okay, well, on a serious note, if we go to the gnome and the gnome gives us false information and we follow it, then what's then?
Kill
Well,
the
that's-
gnome.
That's basically like the worst case, as I was saying. Like,
No,
gnome
the
kills
worst
us.
case is he kills us.
well, right. So, like, bad information leading to our deaths is essentially the same thing.
Well, it might not lead to our deaths. He might just pull a prank. Haha.
Yes.
Is that worth the risk? I mean, we know the ways that the Drow are. Is it worth risking false information?
I don't know. It sounded like he really didn't like Drow. I was surprised he was able to befriend me, so to speak. So I think he's believable. But if literally no one else wants to trust the gnome, we can pass.
Why was the gnome down here again? Is
He's
they
lived down here.
for what reason?
Life,
Life?
Ah, okay.
living. His family's been down here for years, hundreds of years.
And what are we supposed to help him do?
I think I need to. I don't remember if I brought back the mushrooms. I don't think I did, right?
Nope.
Matthew?
No, you never got.
No? Yeah.
No. You all never got. You let that poor gnome down. Gnome, excuse me.
Thank you. So we bring him some mushrooms, and hopefully he'll take a liking to you guys.
Is that what you were doing before?
Yes.
Alyssa starts like burrowing in all her like random like pockets and shit, and she like pulls out some mushrooms. Okay, so we just take like any mushrooms.
Okay.
What these mushrooms do?
Blue is okay. Purple is okay. Red is okay, but no green. Green is the bad one. Green is death.
Okay, so blue, red, or purple.
Yes, they're all fine.
So, like, any of these mushrooms, and just
I
like,
only have
point
black
to all of the
mushrooms.
mushrooms that are surrounding us as we are by the
If
mushroom
none of them
forest?
are green, it is good.
Well, I'm blind.
So, as you look into the mushrooms, you actually see that all the lights kind of intermingle, and it actually becomes incredibly difficult to discern which color ends where and which mushroom is colored a certain way. It is going to be a skill check of sorts.
Oh, shit.
If you're trying to.
What does everyone want to do? Because there's no point doing this if nobody wants to go to the gnome. So
I want to see your imaginary friend. No, maybe he knows my imaginary
okay,
friends.
that works. See, okay, that's one. Aubrey.
I mean, if he has information for us, then
Okay, that's
certainly
two.
worth going to.
That's 3 out of 5. Let's get
Look.
some mushrooms.
I'm fine with whatever. I can't see shit down here. You guys are gonna have to lead the way.
No, you're gonna you can see a little bit, right? You the dagger, right?
Yeah, but it's like, it's not great. 30 feet.
Well, you better put in your work here. The gnome's not gonna like you, so.
I think I'm okay with that.
Why don't?
Okay. I'll just let him know. It's fine. All right, let's get searching here.
Is there like a rock on the ground I can pick up?
Yeah,
there's
same.
Yeah, please
No,
cast light
no,
on.
there are no rocks.
I go and pick up a mushroom.
Zero. Oh my
So
god.
just pick up like a rock
Okay.
that you can hold in your hands and cast light on it.
Oh.
Alyssa, if you're picking up a mushroom, I need you to roll me a medicine check.
I'm rolling a medicine check.
This is under the perform a heroic feat category. Previewing my new skill system that I designed. 9. A 9. So
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Oh, that's a good sign.
So on a 9, you miss. You put yourself in a bad situation and expose yourself to danger.
Okay.
The DC was 16, so from anywhere between a 10 to a 22, you would have hit.
Okay.
And a 23 or higher, you would have had an extraordinary success. But in this situation, you miss because you missed by 6 or more. Excuse me, well, 7 or more. So you are going to, well, you've put yourself in harm's way. So I think what happens here is as you kind of rush forward to grab some of these mushrooms, you don't see that there is a chasm, small may it be, but there's actually a chasm between you and those mushrooms, and you begin to fall. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Bye.
So I'm going to put you here.
I'm typing in Twitch. That's not where I want to roll my d20.
Not yet.
10.
10 is actually all that you needed. You catch yourself and actually get back on. So you...
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, mon Dieu, Alyssa, are you okay?
I think there's a hole in the ground.
Yeah, there is.
Uh-huh.
There's not many.
I didn't see it.
Well, don't run around. Just be say, okay. Everyone, no running. This is a pool, okay? There's no running. There are sharp edges, poisonous mushrooms, spiders that will kill you, and
That
as you
sucks.
could see, chasms. So, just
I thought it was chasm.
what?
I thought you pronounced it chasm.
Who told you this?
I don't know. A fawn?
Are fawns very adept in chasms?
They're good at jumping.
Well, they have
This is
kind
true.
of a different dialect. I think it's just a cultural difference.
Yeah, I suppose
One of those
so.
accent
Like
things again.
gnome.
Like gnome.
Yeah. Just be careful around while we go.
Mm-hmm. And we
What were you doing, Alyssa? What were you trying to find? Or go?
I was trying to light up a mushroom.
A rock is probably safer, and Aubrey will cast light on a rock she's holding and hand it over to Lucius.
Yeah, we should probably make our way around all these gaps and head into the forest.
Yeah, maybe you
Mushroom
could
forest.
use that light to see the exact colors of the mushrooms.
Well, we can try. Just hold it up. Mm. Look at the mushrooms. Do they still look really like blended together?
Yep, the light actually just kind of bleeds through and kind of white. I don't know, I'm not a color expert, but it basically like like anti-white balances everything. Like it just casts and everything becomes even less discernible, I would say.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Ah, not the desired effects.
Here's what I will say. If you would like to, Lucius, roll investigation, you can attempt to discern reality.
All right. We'll try it. So investigation to discern reality.
Mm-hmm. Again, using the better skills system that I have designed here, folks. Using phrases and terminology
A
from Power
6.
So here's what happens. This is a miss.
That's crazy.
Because you missed the DC by 7 or more.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. So what happens here is you misread the situation to put yourself at risk. You find the mushroom you're looking for. What color were you looking for to pick?
I don't remember which ones were correct and good, so let's say we were looking for red?
Perfect. You found a red mushroom, and you're able to pick it.
Okay.
Do you pick it, then? I'm assuming you do.
I mean, I would point it out and say, Kaiser, I think that one's red.
I would immediately go over and go to pick the mushroom up for sure.
Perfect.
Because I've got, like a stone in one hand and my dagger of blind sight in the other.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh yeah, that one.
So let's
That's
kind
a
of
red one for sure. That's certainly a red one.
Yeah, so let's kind of move you both here. I need you to both make Constitution saving throws as
course.
Alyssa picks the green mushroom out of the root.
Constitution saving throws. Okay.
You guys are gonna die by mushrooms before you get to the ground.
Oh my
6.
god.
Yes,
Five.
it's 5.
Yikes.
You haven't rolled above 10.
It's not too bad because it's just the initial kind of.
Poison and pass out.
Yeah. You both take 6 points of poison damage.
Ugh.
Yo, I think your gnome friend's trying to kill us, Kaiser.
So you don't want the green ones because they'll do that.
This is red.
And
red.
as Alyssa holds it up and is plucked out, there's this kind of phosphorescent change, and it is very obviously a green mushroom.
You said that was red? Maybe Lucius, do not search. You might be colorblind, maybe?
I did already say that I can't see down here. Maybe you should have a look with your newfound abilities.
Okay, I will glance at the mushrooms. Search around a bit.
All right. I would say go ahead and roll a discern reality, and I'm going to move you over. Yep. Thank you for moving yourself.
So it's investigation, you said?
So yeah, sorry, investigation. Yep.
Dark vision.
8.
We're
Impressive.
doing great.
We continue.
We're doing great.
So the DC was you do. The DC is still 16, so you miss. I'm sorry. I can't believe how much you all are missing. It's so hard to miss. The system literally gravitates towards a mixed success. And okay. So here's what happens. You misread the situation. You put yourself at risk. You have now found a positive-looking mushroom, and you are absolutely certain you have found it.
See, have you seen this one? This is correct, and I'll pull it.
No, like I said, I still can't fucking see.
No, this one, Lucius, look, and I'll pull it.
I need you to make a Constitution
Yeah.
saving throw. Holy shit, you guys are gonna die.
Above a 10. Let's go. 21.
You're good. It's a save, so you're just gonna take half. You take 1 point of poison damage.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just clearing out some of the green ones for us so we don't run into them again. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Yeah, sure, of course, asshole.
Perhaps we should not pick up mushrooms. Perhaps this is a bit dangerous, as we cannot discern the colors of them clearly.
Yes, honestly, fuck mushrooms.
Should also be wearing probably proper gear for this.
Yeah, so they shoot out poison, so maybe we should cover our, faces with something to, not ingest said poison from the mushrooms we pick up if they're incorrect, as apparently these mushrooms are of the rainbow variety.
Wait, I thought you said we could just pick them up. I thought it was no big deal.
So you've seen 2 picked up so far, right?
Yeah,
and
you
you've
seem
seen
to be,
Death.
you seem to be very confident that you'd be able to find them.
Yes, I was very confident. I was clearing one out of the way, so
Oh yeah,
Okay.
go ahead, grab another one then.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
just
yeah,
pick
I'll
it
grab
around.
another one. Okay.
I'll hold the bag for you, Kaiser, and you look at the
Okay.
mushrooms, okay?
I'll grab another one.
Lean over to
14.
Zane. Lean over to Zane. God, we should have left his ass down here.
14. So I will.
Zane
We'll
just
just
shakes his head.
with discern reality. You get a mixed success with a 14. So you get to ask one. Assuming you're still trying to go for the mushrooms, but here are the questions that we'll just go over. What happened here recently? What is about to happen? What should I be on the lookout for? What here is useful or valuable to me? What here is not what it appears to be, and what sort of creatures is it? So if you're trying to get the mushroom, I would choose perhaps what here is useful or valuable to me.
Yeah, I'll choose that.
Yep.
That seems correct.
Had you had an extraordinary success, not only would you be able to find the correct mushroom, but you might even get a little extra information. But that moment has passed.
Yep.
So what color would you like? Red, purple, or blue?
I would like purple, please.
Purple. Okay, I definitely didn't write what these things do. I'm gonna say, so in my mind, red, purple, blue. Okay, here's what I think happens. When you don't know what the hell this thing does, but just write down it's gonna be beneficial, and you have purple, and I know what it does.
Okay, that works.
Yep.
Picked up purple shroom.
Yep.
Held out my bag.
Put it in the bag.
Do you think an alchemist kit would come with like gloves and like a face mask for dealing with chemicals and
I
stuff?
think so. Yeah.
Okay, then Aubrey would get that out of her bag and put it on, and then. All right, let me try and get some mushrooms. I have proper gear on.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll investigation.
All right.
How many of these mushrooms do we need, Kaiso?
18.
Let's just say around anywhere from 6 to 10.
We
18.
have one.
Yeah.
That we do.
Sorry. Thank you, Miwa, for the sub, the gifted sub, and thank you, Taryn, Tarzan the Tank, for the sub. Thanks, folks. It's great to be back. It's super great to be back. Love these players. So with an 18, you get one. You can ask what happened here recently, what is about to happen, what should I look out for, what is useful or valuable to me, and then what is not what it appears to be, what sort of creature is it. So if you're trying to get the mushroom, probably what is useful or valuable to me.
We will go with that one.
Do you care more about your health or your magic?
Health.
Okay, red is your pick then.
Okay. One red mushroom.
Sorry, you know what? I should have asked health, magic, or resources.
Resources.
Then purple is the one you want.
Okay.
Yep.
Pluck it, put it in the bag Alyssa has. Another purple one.
2. 4 more at least.
Go at it again.
Yep. I will. Perfect. You get to do it again. Do you want health, resources, or magic?
We have like what, 2 purples right now?
Yep.
Yep.
We'll go for a red one, which is health, right?
Health. Yep. So with so many successes, you will be able to pick up a couple of different mushrooms. You'll have 2 purples, 2 reds, and 2 blues. We'll say based on that hilarity.
All right. Let's move on. We've got what we needed here.
Are you sure we only need 6 to 10 and we only are bringing 6?
Yes, that is completely fine.
Well, leads on into
I was
this
thought you ran
norm.
over to Cheever, but
I
I guess
bleed
we
on.
can do this.
Yeah. And just to describe these mushrooms, they're very large. They probably, there's several handfuls. They're incredibly veinous and colorful once you get them away in their own rights. And so having 6 is probably enough to make a lot of mushroom stew. You might even have some left over even to feed you all.
Easy.
Yeah. So you head on to the northeast. Is that what we're doing here?
I'm going to the gnome.
Oh, you're going to the gnome, so you head towards the southeast. Okay.
Eyes are leading the way since he knows where this imaginary gnome is. Sorry, gnome.
Yeah, that's the part you fixed.
Fucking gnome, you sons of mother. God. The good gnome. Okay, this stuff is already revealed. I'm actually drunk. Because you've already traversed this area, I will say, we don't really need to go through the rigmarole of you doing it again. There's no new adversaries in this immediate vicinity. Yet. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Hello? There we go. I'm going to move you all over here. So, you come across the old encampment and the orange crystals in this kind of knot-like structure. You can continue on past the orange crystals towards the gnome.
Let's good know that what direction.
Is that what you wish to do?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go.
Yeah, it's getting late.
I'm gonna head out.
Which way is the Kaiser?
Past the orange crystals is where his encampment is, I believe.
Ooh,
Okay.
As we go past the green crystals.
Yes.
Can't be good.
I go up and
Mm-hmm.
look at it, and then I quickly do a see if anyone's paying attention to me, and then I touch it.
The orange crystal?
I think, are we at the orange crystals yet?
Yeah, you can
Okay.
be. This is just an illustrative map. There's green crystals too.
Yeah. Orange crystal.
Okay, as you do, it's warm to the touch, and you can see once you touch it, there's this kind of swirl of whirring fire, and then it just responds to your touch kinetically. Thank you, Variant Rules, for the raid. Love y'all.
I peek and look and see if anyone is watching me.
I mean, Aubrey is probably keeping an eye on Alyssa because she almost fell down a hole.
So I think with this, how this works here, there's generally
attention.
Yes, if Aubrey is paying attention, if you do not, Alyssa, did you attempt to do it stealthily, or are you just being yourself?
I Alyssa surreptitiously. Fake whistling, but can't whistle. So just myself.
I will give you a choice. I need you to do a sleight of hand or stealth, and then Aubrey, I need you to do perception.
Okay.
This is a contested roll, but the outcome will be determined by Alyssa's. Aubrey, you're setting the DC. Alyssa is trying to meet the challenge.
Not a hard DC to beat. It's 3.
Oh no, so you get an extraordinary success, Alyssa, with the Shadow Arts. You can give a creature the surprise condition, aka you can give Aubrey the surprise condition. You can place an object, so you get to pick 2 of these, and you go unnoticed completely. So you can give a creature the surprise condition. You can place an object somewhere or on someone. You can pickpocket a creature. You can put yourself in a position to do harm, or you can just choose to stay hidden as well.
Who's the closest person to me?
Oh God.
Kaiser.
Oh, I'm pickpocketing Kaiser.
You already stole my shit. Okay, just pick my pockets.
Take my wife. Take my kids.
Take the kids. Take the house.
Okay.
I pick his pockets.
What does she find?
Okay. Okay, yeah.
He will not notice. He will not notice. You've had.
Yeah. I was gonna try to put a mushroom in his pocket, but the mushrooms are too big. So there's only 5 mushrooms. Where's the other mushroom? And then he said, okay, but they're too big. So I'm picking his pockets.
My pockets. What are my pockets? There would be antitoxins in my pocket.
Yeah.
There would be.
Don't you have the poison bomb?
I do. That'd be my bag. I wouldn't keep them in my pockets. Unless...
Pickpocket is not just your pockets,
I know it's
but the things on your person.
Okay, well, if it's things on my person, it'd be antitoxin. It'd be the bomb. to be the. Did you take the golden salt and pepper shake? No, you just put salt in my bed or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I have a potion of healing. I have another shield. That's in there.
Alyssa, it's up to you. Do you want like the bomb? Do you think that's it? I think that's interesting if you steal the bomb.
I want the bomb.
Yeah, you have a bomb now. Holy shit. And then I will say with the other one, so you pickpocket Kaiser, and I will say with the other one, you would do something. You would. What are you trying to do with the crystal? Like pluck one out? Are you like?
I literally just want to lick it, but like it became a big thing, so like. I'm just like trying to be like.
Okay.
But no one noticed me. But like,
you
it
also
turned into a big thing.
You also lick the crystal.
Nice. What does it taste like?
Fire.
Ugh! That was weird.
What?
I say out loud.
What was weird?
What did you do?
Nothing. It tastes like fire. Oh my god, I'm fucking Lulu.
You tasted the crystal?
The crystal, it tastes like fire.
How does something taste like fire?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna
like
eat it
it's
or anything. I
smoky?
just licked it. I don't know. You try it. It won't hurt you. It's just warm.
I don't know if I want to lick the crystal.
Look,
So, darling,
look.
maybe don't go around licking crystals.
Listen, kids, don't
I wonder
do
what the green one
crystal.
tastes like. I like run to the green one and I lick it.
That one, unfortunately, you're gonna have to make a Constitution saving throw. That one tastes like poison.
Ah! Oh no. Okay. Constitution is. I have really bad lag.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
Oh, I die.
Yeah, it's not great. This is actually not too bad because it's just base contact. You're gonna take 4 points of poison damage. I rolled a d4.
Guys,
I don't feel so good.
I didn't like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think maybe you shouldn't go around in caves just licking things. It's, well, unsanitary.
Damn.
Yeah, and dangerous as well, as you just discovered.
What if other ones taste good though?
Are you going to lick everything on the chance that one of them is good?
Yes.
Look, we can just go to like a restaurant and get like really good food. You know, like that we know will be good. You don't have to just lick things. Actually, you probably shouldn't just lick things.
But my tongue is curious.
I don't like that statement.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Oh yeah, that's not allowed. May.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Your character's actually 15, so no.
I don't like it. I'm going to the gnome.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so y'all make your way to the gnome.
Mm-hmm.
Aubrey would
guess
probably
so.
like go and get Alyssa and kind of like put her arm around her to make sure she doesn't wander off licking things.
You can all kind of. I'll reveal here in a second. You can sort yourselves accordingly. So I'm gonna do it like this. Kaiser has some idea of what this landscape is like, so yeah, I'll do it like that. I think that's good enough. So what happens is you come across the small encampment and little dock on this little Underdark pond, and you see the gnome at the edge of the pond. There's a small crackling fire, and they do not seem to have noticed you, although you're not attempting to hide yourselves. What do you wish to do?
Well, I'll be damned. That's a gnome.
Fuck me.
It's actually real.
Grundle. I've come back with the
Just call him
mushroom.
Grundle?
Grundle.
Oh,
Grundle.
Drundlegun. He looks up and he goes, Actually, that wasn't his voice at all. He looks up and he's like, that took you a long time. I was worried that a blade spider came out and ate you. And he saunters up and sees, you've brought company.
Yeah, I also brought a lot of mushrooms. Hopefully, you should double check, but I'm sure none of them are green.
It looks like you're doing okay. None of them appear green to me. He says, there's just far too much for even all of us. I just need 3 of them to make a nice proper stew.
Well, you should keep some for yourself then, for your next meal.
Oh, no. I have no trouble going out into the mushroom forest and grabbing the mushrooms. I just had you do it because I wanted to see if you were, worthy of being alive.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a hard life down here in the Underdark, and I'm not about to share my camp with an idiot. So, congratulations, you've proved yourself.
Thank you.
Yay!
Well, now you've got 5 of us.
Yes, well,
Idiots, that is.
That is surprising, but that's okay. My place isn't a secret by any means. None of you appear to be with any drow, so I think we're good there. Please come sit. I don't have many seats, but the ground is comfortable.
Yes, excuse me, Drunzel, was that your name?
Drundle Gunn is my full name, yeah.
Drunzel Gun, so I assume that the Drow do not know where your camp here is located? They have not discovered you before?
Drow usually don't come up this close to the surface, but the few that have, I do understand there are some close by. They have been giving me a wide berth.
And why is that?
Well, when one of their scouts peeked their little head around, I, got rid of them.
How did you get rid of them?
I turned them into a toad and kicked them off my dock.
Can you teach me how to do that? I'd like to turn somebody into a toad.
Do you want to turn Kaiser into a toad?
Nope.
Are you familiar with the arcane arts?
Totally.
Nope.
Then I could teach you.
Okay, Drundle, okay, off topic. We are here to investigate the Drow, right? And we were wondering, since you have lived down here, if you had any information that might pertain.
Well, I am, as you know, what they call colloquially as a deep gnome. My people formerly were, how do we want to say, enslaved by the Drow, no longer. So I was alive. I've been alive for many years, and what I know of the Drow, they are the dark elves that live in the Underdark that worship the goddess Lolth. But not all of them do. There are factions that worship other creatures. Some worship the god Torog, for example, who is the great worm that crawls through the Underdark and hungers to end all life. And then there are even those among the Drow that worship the Everlight, or the undying light of the Underdark. Those Drow that worship the undying light in particular tend to war with those who worship Lolth because they do not believe in the same system of values. They do not believe in the matriarchy or Lolth's game of spiders and cruelty and destruction and all of that. So the Drow, but even among the Drow of Lolth, there are many factions and sub-factions. Warring for supremacy is a way of life. So, yeah, that is the Drow. And these Drow that are that are here that I encountered are Drow of Lolth.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
How do you know that a drow is a drow of Loth? Do they wear some symbol or something?
The
What's
spiders that they wear are always a dead giveaway. Also, their penchant for violence and destruction. Well, I shouldn't say destruction. Penchant for violence and backstabbing.
Oh, so when they're like stabbing us, we'll know.
Yes. Yeah, generally. That's a pretty good
It'll
sign.
be in the back.
That's like a dead giveaway, actually. Is when there's a knife in my back, I'll know.
Well, actually, many drow, you are surface dwellers, and many drow would never even reveal their true form to you on the surface, so you unfortunately won't know until it's too late.
So you describe the Everlight as a kind of opposite to the Loth. Would you say they are? I don't want to say kind, but they are a less violent subsect.
Well, less violent is probably a confusing term, but what I would say is that the drow, the dark elves in the Underdark that worship the Undying Light, do not believe in the spider's game, the enslavement of other races, and they do not believe in cruelty as a value or a game of power being played as a net gain or good. They believe in other value systems. So those are the kind of dark elves or anyone that I would like to spend my time with.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Soup's almost ready. It's been cooking this whole time.
Do you know how one might distinguish a drow worshipper of Torag between one of the Everlight?
Well, the dark elves in the Underdark that worship Torag tend to surround themselves with accoutrement of madness and destruction and devouring. So they tend to dedicate themselves to a life of destruction rather than the ways of subtlety in the spider.
They are more in your face, sort of loud, not okay.
Yep.
Okay, I get it. So if the dagger's in your back, it's Lop. If the dagger's in your belly, it's Torog.
Yep. Oh, well, it'd more likely be a mace, and they also have these
To the
kind of
face?
yes, and they also have these kind of they have these hooked blades. Many of them dabble in magics of the far realm, where Torog is said to dwell near. So they might have tentacles for arms. Those are also obvious signs.
Oh
Oh,
wow, that would be a dead giveaway actually.
yeah, that's a pretty easy key tell.
Huge giveaway.
Huge hint.
Yep. Are you planning on mixing it up with the drow that are here?
We are here to
Kill
kind of-
them.
Oh, spirited.
Well,
Elisa is very a spirited child, yes.
Is the soup ready?
He dips a pinky. Needs a little heat, and he walks over and breaks apart that orange crystal that's near his campsite and drops a few little speckles of it in it. There's this kind of flaming cheese moment, kind of flaming saganaki moment, and it dies down and settles. Now it's ready.
What does that crystal do?
It added heat. I
I
said
licked one of the
needs
green
heat.
crystals earlier and
Oh.
it made me sick.
Yeah, don't do that. You don't have the constitution for that. No, don't do that. The crystals are, they are basically fire given life. They are a byproduct of the Dawn Titan that dwells in Gauntlgrym beneath the city. So they are used for all sorts of things. Very dangerous, though. If they shatter, they can irradiate a massive blast.
Oh.
Yeah. So be careful with spells like, shatter.
Perhaps a safe way to harvest some of these crystals.
Oh, yeah, but that's, hard to do.
But if one were to do that, how would they go about doing it?
It's kind of a secret.
Wait, does this bring you mushrooms?
Kaiser brought me mushrooms.
True.
You just kind of
And-
tagged along.
Do you know that
I
Kaiser
totally carried
did not
them.
actually pick up a single correct mushroom?
But
is true.
I asked him to go get me them. And he apparently is the leader here. And was able to use his management skills
Ah,
to get me mushrooms. And I
Yeah.
value that.
very
Kaiser,
impressive,
did you tell him
Kaiser.
that you were
I
the
direct
leader?
activities here, okay? That is my role in this hierarchy.
This
Did
man's
you tell
hilarious.
him that you were the leader, Kaiser?
Did I? I don't remember.
No, he's inferring.
No, I
he's
didn't.
inferring it, and
Yeah.
he's also taking the piss out of Zane.
Yeah. I might have.
Kaiser, you're not the leader. Hello.
Who's the leader, huh? Don't say you.
Well, he may have delegated
Definitely
the
not
task,
you.
Ooh.
Yeah, delegation's an important skill.
but I was the one who got the majority of the mushrooms safely. So
Oh, fancy yourself something of a harvester, a scientist? Do you still
more a
have
scientist than a harvester, but
Do you
they
still-
do sometimes go hand in hand.
the gloves and the mask on, you think?
Probably still because this place doesn't seem that most
No.
safe.
The Underdark is wildly not safe. It's hostile to
Yeah.
everything. He says, "Oh well, I mean, I could. I'm just not sure. It's a secret. It's a skill I've learned. I just don't know if I want to teach you. I can give you a few pieces of fire crystal, and I can maybe help you if you are all going to tango with the Drow. I'm not going to accompany you. I don't care enough, but I could. I could help you a little bit with a few little things.
That would be nice of you to do.
I'm very nice. So, and he kind of gets up and he goes over into his tent and shuffles around a little bit. You can see he's actually kind of portly. You can see he used to probably work a very hard life, but he mostly just has his kind of upper arm strength and kind of this large kind of barrel stomach. And he leans over and he's kind of got a big butt for a gnome. And he's rustling through his pack. He's like, oh, okay. He pulls out a big old tome of these loose leaf papers. So, he props up and puts his feet kind of dangle. He flips through. So, I'm not going to show you how to harvest crystals, but I got a few spare scrolls around. What do you want?
That's all you guys.
And he's talking to Aubrey. He's like, do you want Shatter? It's really good.
Shatter could be useful down here. What
I've,
else do you happen to have?
I've got Shield. Always a good one. Got Absorb Elements.
That one could be useful as well.
Got Fireball.
That one could be quite useful if we're dealing with the Drow.
He looks at this one. He's like, oh, just got this one. I got Enhance ability.
Alright. Depending, now dealing with the Drow, I would imagine either Fireball or Shatter would probably be most useful.
Yeah, which one do you want?
I think Fireball would probably be the best course of action for us.
Okay.
Considering what we're planning to do.
He gives you a scroll of Fireball.
Alright. We'll take it and put it into her bag. Thank you, appreciate it.
No problem. He kind of shuts his loose leaf. He's like, well, you're all welcome to stay here as long as you like. Well, I mean, don't get crazy. You should, a night or two, and then, listen, I like my alone time.
Is it okay if we use the police boats do you have over there at the dock?
Oh, yep. I can ferry you across.
Thank you.
Yeah, speaking of your alone time, how long have you been living alone down here for?
I don't remember if I ever said this out loud. If I remember correctly, in this spot in particular,
Just in general, in the Underdark,
in the Underdark, 325 years.
of living alone.
No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Living alone, about 125 years.
That is a long time.
For you.
I suppose so.
Yep.
You are comfortable with it?
Yeah, I've got the rest of my life to live. I'll probably one day, I had a life of adventure. I studied some magic. Now I just spend my days here. It's quiet. I have my pool. I like to swim. People leave me alone. It's close enough to Gauntlgrym. Everyone, if I want to journey in there, I hardly ever do. I never really have. But if I want to, I can.
Oh, fair enough.
Yep.
Don't you get lonely here all by yourself? Who do you talk to?
Well, actually, I can talk to just about anyone I've ever met. I can use magic to do that periodically. So when I get lonely or lonesome and I want to check in with people, I do that. I can also travel great distances with enough time and preparation. So,
It's not as lonely as you think down here.
every once in a while, I'll travel to a city, back to my people's home, something like that. But mostly, it's just here.
Alright, well, we better head out. Should we go to the Drows now, or did you guys want to stay?
It's so moist down here. I'm honestly kind of sick of it.
So you want to leave?
Well, yeah, we'll just go deal with the Drow.
Okay.
I mean, unless you guys
No,
wanted to.
let's go. I want to go to Drow. Let's go.
No. Well, let's get everyone's opinion here. Why are you being so forceful, Kaiser?
Yeah, like, why? I feel like this is like we had to come here, and then we're going to the Drow. Like, what's going on?
I suppose he is the leader, clearly, so, making decisions.
But I agree,
think
it's
he's
dark
letting that
and wet
statement really
down
go to his
here.
head.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, Zane, your opinion?
Oh, mine. Well, thank you for asking, Kaisa. I suppose we should do this task with haste. I appreciate the generosity that you have shown us, Gauntlgrym. But I do not believe we do not need to spend the night.
Okay, well, change your mind, you know where I live. You can stop by. You've all been very pleasant company.
Aubrey?
I believe we should probably continue on with our quest, but again, we appreciate you letting us stay here for this.
Alright, let's go.
Alrighty.
Hello? Are you just not even gonna ask me, Kaiser?
The majority, is leadership 101.
I miss the old Kaiser.
Yeah, Kaisa has really changed.
Alyssa, what'd you like to do?
I'm sorry, did anybody hear something? I think I just heard the wind moving through the mushrooms down here.
I go to the boat. Let's go.
Or is it this way?
Yes.
Oh, really?
I'm in the boat.
Yeah.
Before
This is the way.
leaving,
Yes.
Aubrey will ask General Gunn, perhaps this is something maybe I can get you in order to perhaps trade for the way of harvesting the crystals?
That's an excellent question. I don't think there's really anything nearby. However, I am absolutely fascinated. I don't go to them very often because I hate the cold. But if you ever find yourself far up north, in the spine of the world or some other far north cold location, and bring me back any kind of ancient relic or item or anything that I might find interesting, perhaps a giant artifact or something like that, I'd be happy to teach you how to harvest crystals and even something else.
I will certainly keep that in mind.
Doesn't have to be fancy or powerful, just something that you're a woman of knowledge. You know what to look for.
Of course.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And he waddles over to the dock as he kind of settles y'all in. And there is a pulley system, but as described before, it can be used just to kind of pull you along, but he just kind of pushes his hands forward, and there's this kind of of telekinesis that pushes the boat towards the other side, and you all journey. It's going to drag Gauntlgrym with you. Oh, no! I'll take him back. Yeah, and it takes you over there.
While on the boat ride.
Yes, May.
I slash Kaiser.
Okay. Okay, thanks for that contribution.
Whoops, I slipped. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Zane just shakes his head.
All right. Let's go.
It's a me, Mario. Sorry.
Kaiser.
So, how would you like to approach? I will just tell you, for transparency's sake, you are coming up in enemy territory. You are coming up against this kind of foreboding-looking, winding, not staircase. I don't know what you call it. Incline, and you, by everything you understand, there are drow up ahead. And if you remember correctly, from 2 months ago. These drow do not fuck around in a fight. They're pretty dangerous.
All right. Is there anything people want to do to prepare? Okay.
I am as prepared as I can be, I suppose. Depends how you want to. Go
Not
ahead.
have the lights on.
That would probably be good.
Alright, and Aubrey will, she's been casting light on the rock still. She'll get rid
Probably
of the light
be
on
a glimmer to all of the drow. Is that fine with you guys?
Sorry, say again?
We'll be easily to spot. Is that fine with us?
The drow are easy to spot?
No. We will be easy to spot if we use light to go forward.
Yeah, that is why
That's
she
why we
just.
off.
Turned off all the
Oh,
lights,
I thought you said you wanted to turn it on.
No,
Okay.
you just saw
I
us
misheard.
physically turn it all off.
Oh yes, I just saw. My bad.
Yes.
Whoopsie.
It's gonna
Misclick.
be Lita. You're gonna, need to listen.
just-
better.
I
You
misheard
need to pay
you.
attention. Stay on.
Okay.
Look, we're
Mm-hmm.
about to go into a fight. You gotta be really here. You gotta be present for this.
Uh-huh.
All right. So what's our plan here? How do we want to go into this? I don't think we're just going in dicks out, right?
Huh?
I didn't bring my dick.
Huh?
Let's be careful, folks.
Like, we have to be paying attention to this very carefully.
Yeah, should we go carefully, more stealthily?
Should probably be cautious.
Yeah, I suppose so. Now,
I want to take off. Oh fuck! I can't. Wait, No, I can't. Never mind. Sorry, I have to attune to reflection. I can't put it on.
Oh, your cursed armor.
Yeah, I have to attune to it, so I can't do it.
You could have. So, just to clarify, sorry, I forgot to mention that whole scene with Grundle qualifies as a short rest. If anyone wanted to spend any hit points or attune to a different item,
I will spend.
yeah, hit die. Sorry.
I will spend some hit die.
Yeah, I would say so. There, May.
Can I put on reflection during that time?
You can.
Okay, thank you.
Your walking metaphor armor.
Mm-hmm.
Adorn your backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please. I would like to equip my backstory.
Can I get a deep metaphor that functions as a sword?
All right.
Alright, so I suppose we proceed cautiously.
There's a wolf in the background. Alrighty. So this is so if you would all like to proceed cautiously. This has been interesting. So for this, I would say who wants to try to sneak forward? Does everyone want to try? That can be dangerous.
I could take head.
Well, no, I shouldn't say that. Let me take that back. If everyone is trying to approach stealthily, y'all can roll stealth. Otherwise, you'll hang back and kind of have to, use maybe an additional move or something to get into the action. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
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 I think we'd probably all move stealthily forward because I don't think any of us are really scouty types.
Okay. So you're all trying to get in the thick of it. So everyone roll stealth. This will be interesting to see.
I want to see someone else roll first. I'm not rolling first.
Are we going to plan any further how we want to approach this fight? Or are we just sneaking?
How do we want to do this? So, I believe we should target if we find a regiment of Drow, right? We should target those that seem to be in the higher standing within the group. We should try to eliminate them first, as it's cause a cascading failure within their regiment, if that makes sense. Other than that, we should just try to eliminate runners, as this is a Drow encampment, quote unquote. So there could be a lot of Drow here. So we want to make sure none of them are able to leave and get reinforcements. And I believe that if this could come in handy, these are Drow that live in the Underdark. So you can shine bright lights at them, and it will obstruct their vision, right? That could be
has to be sunlight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just kidding. That last part.
Sorry.
I mean, if they're all grouped up, I could make use of that scroll of fireball.
Yes. Good. Should that could be good. So basically, what we want to do is take down leadership first, as it overall lowers morale, and we want to make sure none of them are able to leave. Okay?
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty, so here's what happens next. Can everyone just tell me the rolls? Tom?
I have a 20.
20, thank you. May? You got a 4, it looks like. Is that correct?
16.
Oh, 16. Oh, you're right. You did get a 16. I missed it. Aubrey?
12.
Crowan?
5.
There it is. And then Skylar?
16.
16. Okay. So, here is how this works. This is kind of interesting to try this out as a group roll. So as you all venture into the mushroom forest, you learn very quickly that it is actually more like a mushroom maze. These huge, thick, tree-like mushrooms are back-to-back, wall-to-wall with one another, and they form narrow, snaking corridors that have jagged turns and sidewinding pathways. It is difficult to find your way, and you are kind of keeping an ear out. Luckily for you, whoever is just beyond is not actually attempting to stay quiet themselves, and you are able to kind of pick up that there might be 2 other creatures close by. So we will resolve any extraordinary successes. I just need to check one thing.
Just in case anyone is gonna check, because the reflection gives me advantage on stealth checks, and then heavy armor gives me disadvantage, right? So it'd cancel out.
It is intended to give you. I'm sorry. It is intended to give you just advantage. It's not intended to operate as a heavy armor for those purposes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So roll twice and take the higher. You can only get one higher than that.
Specify that.
Yeah. Thank you for clarifying. You're good. At a 20. So then your extraordinary success, you missed it by 1, so you get a success. So, Kaiser, go ahead and choose 1. Give a creature the surprise condition.
Mm-hmm.
Place an object somewhere or on someone. Mm-hmm. Pickpocket a creature. Put yourself in a position to do harm.
Mm-hmm.
Or stay hidden. That one actually doesn't apply here because you are hidden.
Right. So, I don't see anyone in front of me, you said? Or
you don't see them yet, but you know their presence, and you can position yourself accordingly.
I to see the press. Is there any way that I can tell how many there are at all?
So you have to make this choice, and then we can do another
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry.
Okay. So it's basically you can either give one of them the surprise condition, pickpocket them, or put yourself in a position to do harm, kind of close by.
Yeah, it's either the harm one or surprise. I might just do surprise because it's probably just overall better.
All right. And because it is a mixed success on Shadow Arts, there is going to be a small complication, and that is actually just situational. You are in this mushroom forest, and you know that these mushrooms are dangerous, and that is just there's no way you can avoid that actually at this time. So we'll kind of put you. We'll somehow put you. I would say we'll put you close by. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
So the next is going to be
Beforehand,
Yes.
teacher. Beforehand,
Yes.
I drank an antitoxin.
Okay. Casanova. You get to pick one as well. So you get to give a creature surprise condition or put yourself in a position to do harm. You can pick Margaret too if you want.
Are they within 30 feet of me? Do I know where they are? Because I have the
You don't know their. Oh, that's actually a good point. I would say they are within. They are not within 30 feet of you yet, but they could be if you put yourself in a position.
Yeah, I want to put myself in a position to do harm.
Okay.
do hurt.
I'll kind of put you there for now, and you can kind of position
I
yourself.
can't see where you've placed me, but that's okay.
Right. Yeah. That's okay. For now.
Okay. I mean, I can't see in general, so that's.
I am blind.
Yeah. The next person, Crowan. No, we'll do Crowan last. So Aubrey and May, you also get to pick one. So you're either going to try to pickpocket someone or put yourself in a position to do harm.
Put self in position to do harm.
Okay, so you're all basically choosing the idea to get close by. Is that correct, Alyssa? I can't hear you. Muted, of
Don't
course.
pickpocket me.
Yes.
All right.
I almost did, Tom.
Okay.
So
I respect it, but
remember that.
And then for Zane, you failed. You missed. So
Oh, that's crazy.
What happens here is you put yourself in a bad situation and expose yourself to danger. So you are still hidden, technically, for this situation, but you are just not in a good place. You are kind of stuck between two mushrooms. You're stuck between two mushrooms, and you can't quite get out yet. Okay?
Okay.
A rock and a hard mushroom.
Yep. But yes, but you do now see kind of nearby a drow male figure, and you know that the men tend to be they have the lesser station in drow society, and he is wearing these kind of blackened robes with slight silvery touches, and he is accompanied by a demonic shadow that is just kind of looming over him. It has these kind of gentle, roaring purple and black flames at his feet. He does not notice any of you.
from our angle, we can't see his eyes, right? The drow, that is.
See his eyes?
I want to see if it seems like the drow is either afraid of him or sort of like seems like in a subservient manner, if that makes sense.
Why don't you go ahead and roll insight?
All right. Okay, that's a +0, so that's a natural 20.
Natural 20. So you are effectively going to do. I would say you're trying to figure out who has the power here.
Yeah, who's the power top here? That's what
All right, so you get two of these. Who's really in control here? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And well, I don't know if these other would apply, but I'm going to list them off anyway. Who's pulling this character's strings? How could I get this character to do anything? X, and then how could I put this character in my debt? Those last two really probably don't apply, but you're welcome to try. So yeah, who's really in control here? Would you like to pick that one, and then you pick one more, which is what's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And who's pulling this character's string?
Who's the vulnerable one then?
What's most vulnerable to you? I would say that Zane's very precarious position is incredibly vulnerable to you. He is risking you the most right now, but you worry about trying to get him out and exposing and breaking your hidden position. As far as who's in control, the Drow Wizard is definitely in control. Okay. You know that Drow males that are allowed to do... you now know the Drow males that do get anywhere in Drow society are very gifted sorcerers or sorcerers.
Okay.
So, is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Ari would just draw out her crossbow.
Okay.
I would want to be like slowly creeping towards like a flanking position on the left side.
Okay. So you would like to put yourself on the left side? Could you just move yourself and I'll kind of see what that would look like?
Yeah, just kind of like
thank you.
making my way that way, if possible.
Yeah, y'all can position yourself around the visible area, except for Zane.
I would have wanted to creep kind of like as far as safely as I can towards this side. I don't know exactly how far it's like reasonable to go. So.
Basically within the visible area, but if you're on that other side, there is essentially a wall between you and those characters.
Right. Like an actual full wall. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So
like
maybe
you can traverse through it, but you can't see through it. Does that make sense? It's like incredibly. It's not just difficult terrain, not half speed. It's 4 for 1. It's not. But 2 for 1.
I have blind sight, so I still have knowledge of where.
Yep.
It would be.
Yep. You just
now. How does spellcasting work with blind sight? If it's a targeted spell on a creature you can see, does blind sight count as you can see them?
So I would say. I do not believe. Let me double check really quick.
Because I have no idea about that.
I've never encountered it.
Neither have I. I've never had that situation come
up. The short answer is you qualify as seeing them.
Okay. All right.
Yep. But you would not have line of effect, if that makes sense.
Right. So it'd just be like only.
So Eldritch Blast wouldn't work, but like Sacred Flame might if Sacred Flame requires sight. Yep.
Yeah.
So it couldn't pass through the walls, but you could cast anything that requires sight as long as it doesn't have to travel through the wall. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be on this side of the wall, kind of creep my way over there.
Okay. So what do you all do next?
I'll just look at anyone, see if they have anything they want to try or move or do anything.
Aubrey just has her crossbow at the ready, waiting for whatever we're gonna do.
I am waiting for basically the situation to become hostile.
Zane's like trying to maneuver his way through the mushrooms while also being stealthy, but
you can
not being able to.
You can. I would say. Let me see something here. How would I want this to work? Narratively speaking, I would say you're stuck until anyone. Because of this situation, I would say. Just based on these circumstances, I would say you could try to break free, but you might put yourself in a worse situation.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna just try to be still sneaky. So if I can eventually manage to free myself, fine. But I want to go stumbling out and have something. Yeah.
So is someone going to fire the first shot, or what are we doing here? Okay.
I would sneak up on the Drow Sorcerer, and I would strike them with that makes sense.
Yep. So you just so effectively, although no one chose the surprise thing based on your guys' overall successes, I'm still going to give them the surprise condition. So we're going to do out of initiative, first turn kind of thing here. Play a little loose with it. Go ahead and make an attack. It is at advantage because you attacked from a hidden position.
Okay. It has been a minute. 1 second. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that is not where I wanted to put the number. Okay. It'd be first attack would be a 12. So I'm pretty sure that'd miss.
Excellent question. I sure wish I knew. Let me see. That does miss because he would have his mage armor on. So that misses. You should have 2 attacks because you're a level 6. You're on level 6.
It is a 12 again.
Yo, does the 12 hit though?
Strikes against, causing these kind of sparks against the mage armor. Is there who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Scared him, guys.
I will cast Hold Person on him.
Okay. Okay. Hold person. That's a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wow. All right. Get fucked.
Am I getting fucked or is he getting fucked? He's getting fucked here.
He does not have a wisdom saving throw bonus. He's not proficient. He has a +1, so that's a 5 + 1, that's 6.
He is paralyzed.
He is. Holy shit. That's he gets to save at the end of his turn, and does he get to save when he takes damage or no?
No, just the end of his turn.
Jesus. Well, alright then. So you kind of let loose the spell and he looks around as he's being pummeled and this is all happening at once. He can feel his body lock up. He's paralyzed. That is your action. Is there anything you'd like to do with your bonus action?
No, not this round. No. That'll be all.
Okay. Who is going next?
I think Aubrey will go next.
Okay.
Basically following up to the attacks that Kaiser was doing.
Yep, you can position yourself how you'd like and make your attacks. You have advantage.
Okay. And bonus action, arcane weapon.
Okay.
We'll do it at 2nd level. Or wait. Oh, I have to use 3rd level for it. Never mind. We'll do it normal. And then take 2 attacks.
It's 3rd level?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Well, it's a 1st level spell, but you can only cast it. When you cast a spell using spell slot 3rd or higher. So.
Oh, okay. Confused. Okay, so you cast it. Shoo.
Yep. And take 2 attacks.
What spell damage type did you choose? Or sorry, damage type?
We'll do acid.
Okay.
Yep.
Your attacks are at advantage.
Okay.
Man, he can't do shit
That's
now.
9. So the first one is a 15.
15 hits. Just hits.
I have to remember all my damage and stuff.
Yeah.
All of the dice, actually. Everyone.
Yeah, just chuck them and tell
Just
me
grab
170.
the dice bag
Yeah.
and just throw it.
175,000 damage. Artificers are balanced.
So 11 piercing and 3 acid damage on the first attack.
So 14. Okay.
And next attack, 26.
Definitely hits.
And plus 6. 20 damage total.
I now remember what this game is about. You all do whatever you want because the Terminator just clears it all up. Fem Terminator 3000. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. So with your advanced crossbow that you've been tinkering with and magically enhanced the quick little spell, you fire these 2 acidic bolts that land in this wizard's chest, and they look incredibly hurt. They have very few hit points left.
Oh, great. She can hit the unmoving target. All right.
Yay.
Is that your whole
At least
turn?
somebody can.
Did you want to move at all?
No, she'll see what she is.
Alrighty. Alyssa.
I like peek around the corner. And then I'm going to wait, where is it? I'm gonna spike growth.
Oh wow, 20-foot radius?
Yeah. So, yeah. It's a radius.
Yeah, 1 second.
I think the question we're all wondering is Kaiser going to be within the spike?
Place it as you will.
I think the answer is yes.
The better part is he won't know it until he starts to move, unless he... I don't actually know. No, let's just...
Oh, she's up diagonally 1 if you want to catch Kaiser, but not Lucius. Yeah, there you go.
Jeez.
Yes, here is how to fuck with Tom.
No, I was gonna do this. Okay, just
You're
like
welcome,
that.
Tom.
Yeah, there. Alright. We'll do that.
Okay, so spike growth goes out. It's whenever they move, correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
Difficult terrain, and when it moves or within
Each.
the area.
It's not start or end their turn, is it?
It just says...
It's just when they move, and each 5-foot step they take is 2d4 damage, no save.
It
So
says when a creature moves into or within. So yeah, they
Yep.
have to be moving.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's so good. Okay, so yeah, you and all this kind of gnarled. Actually, what it is this kind of detrivoric life form, mushroom-esque growths that kind of spike out and grow all over in that sphere. Ooh, jeez. And that is what happens. Is that your action? Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Then we come to Zane.
Yeah, I guess we'll just stumble out of the mushrooms at this point.
Okay, when you do that, because you just kind of pop yourself out of there, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Oh, I'm
You're
kind
good
of proficient at these.
Yes, you're a sorcerer.
Mostly
12?
proficient, I think.
12 is not enough. You're gonna take a little bit of poison damage. Oh, I rolled max. I do apologize. You take 6 points. You take 6 points of poison damage as a mushroom pops.
All right, that's good. Going on the mushrooms. Do I still get to take action?
Yep, because you didn't take an action to kind of, free yourself. That was the consequence.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just firebolt. Yeah, I'll firebolt the drow.
All right. It's an advantage because they are paralyzed.
Ah,
Definitely hits.
22.
Yep. 2d10 plus charisma fire damage, I believe.
Yeah.
All you.
So 14 points of damage.
So Zane kind of pops out of the mushroom wall, and y'all can't believe how they got themselves stuck there in the first place. But then quickly kind of conjures up this small draconic firebolt, and it flies forward and smacks the wizard, and kills the wizard. Damn! Holy shit! Yeah. Blows them away. Alrighty. I'm gonna say the Shadow Demon's gonna stick around because this is not Summon Greater Demon. This is a different kind of summoning. Now everyone roll initiative.
All right.
All you.
So the spiked growth, when they move, they take damage. Is that them
Yep.
willfully moving, or if someone forces them to move?
In 5th edition, zones work unless they specify otherwise. Any kind of zone provoke that does movement-based stuff is it's usually once per turn, but it's just whenever they move, forced or otherwise.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, you're supposed to use zones that way. So yeah, if you move them, they're going to take that extra damage.
Good.
For every 5 feet they move.
Yep.
It's also difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So based on this, then Aubrey, you're going to go first.
Oh, just move slightly over and then pew pew at the demon thing.
Okay. That one's called crossing the chasm. I almost said chasm. God damn it. The chasm.
The good chasm, yeah. Yeah, okay.
This is a 20.
20 hits. This is, of course, a magical weapon, yes?
Yes, repeating. I have the repeating shot imbuement on it, so it's a magic weapon there.
So 6 points of magical piercing and then 4 points of acid, correct? 12. Sorry, 12 and 4. So it has acid resistance, so it fires in, and so you do 14 damage total.
Okay.
Okay.
Next hit.
Jesus. Aha!
Natural 1.
Sure is. Yeah, okay.
I think that is it for her. Yeah.
Okay.
She will stay where she is.
Alrighty, so you got an 18 on initiative, and then May got an 8, Casanova got a 13, and Zane, what'd you get on initiative, buddy?
13.
13. Okay, so then the Shadow Demon is gonna go. The Shadow Demon is, ain't no fool. The Shadow Demon is going to do what they are summoned to do, and they are going to leave. But it is difficult terrain. Shit.
So what it's summoned to do, it's gonna leave.
It's gonna get, well, you see it kind of look around and it says something in Abyssal. I don't know if any of you speak Abyssal.
I do.
It says must warn. What's his name? Must warn Drac. And tries to walk away. It has half movement because of difficult terrain. It takes 2d4 damage. Go ahead and roll the thing. Alyssa?
Oh, I do the thing.
5,
Last
10,
roll.
15, 20. Can this thing fly? I don't think it matters. Yeah, it's fucked.
6.
Let me check something about spike growth. So interesting note about spike growth. It's a 20-foot radius sphere. Wait. In a 20-foot radius. Oh, okay, it's a circle. It's not a sphere. So it's just the ground that covers it. But it does take the 6 points of magical piercing damage. And then it's once it realizes what's happening, it is going to unfortunately fly and avoid the effects of spike growth. Because spike growth is a ground-based. It's not a total spherical thing based on what I'm reading at here. Yep, and so the creature can fly at will. So it floats over. So at 5, 10, and then 15, 20, 25, 30, and you can see it's incorporeal and just kind of glides through the mushroom wall. The next person to go is Crowan. Zane.
Oh, I thought... Does Lucius go first because Dex is higher?
I'm sorry. Yeah, sure, you can do Lucius.
Alright, Lucius will just start playing a song and just kind of yell out melodiously. Just, go after that bastard, and do a mantle of inspiration. Give everyone can use their reaction to move their movement without provoking opportunity attacks, and they gain the additional HP.
5 temporary hit points. Yeah, you are very quiet, Cass.
Oh, am I? Okay.
Yeah, now you're not.
Okay. Maybe I got a little away from my mic there.
You did. On the mic. On the mic.
My apologies.
I need to be on D&D Beyond is what I need to be. Spike growth.
But I will do a mantle, and so that should be, I think we leveled, so now it's 8 temp HP.
Does it go up at 6? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So.
That makes sense.
8 temp HP, and then everyone can, well, let's see, up to 4 creatures. So the 4 creatures that are not me.
That's crazy.
will get to move their movement as a reaction if they would like.
Okay.
They gain 8 temp HP.
So, you can't tell that Spike Group's there, right?
Yeah, you can. There's a huge gnarl of growth.
No, you can't.
I
You
didn't
can't.
think you could.
Oh, that's right. It
says
looks
it's
natural.
camouflage, and
Yep.
you can't. It must take a wisdom check against my
So
spell save
you don't
DC.
see us there, Kaiser.
Yeah, so I would run through it.
All right.
How
So
it is.
2d.
You would run through it.
So
I don't know what's
Wisdom
there.
check.
So 5.
You got me. Oh,
Excuse
wisdom
me.
check.
Hold on. So you have to make the wisdom perception check, which is usually an action or a bonus action. So it's not automatic. It's not reflexive.
Oh.
Yeah, real sucks. But once he enters it, though, he'll be like, "Ow!" So-
I can't go this way. I'm in pain.
So 5-10 is your first little movement. You take 2d4 damage. May, go ahead and roll it. Or excuse me, Selena, go ahead. Alyssa, go ahead and roll it. Swing, get in the back of the swing of things, folks.
4.
You take 4 points of damage, Kaiser.
Okay. You
You continue moving.
I mean, I don't know where it went, right? Because this right here is a wall, right?
You actually do know generally where it is. It's not hidden. And in 5th edition, you generally know the location of things unless they're actively hiding.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, then I would move backwards then,
Okay.
as I see that death is on the floor there. Do I take damage moving out of it?
Yes, because even
Yeah.
leaving it, you would still be moving within it. No, not at the last step. You're not moving through it. You're good.
Okay.
So that's 5, 10, and then 15. And it's half your movement as the reaction? Or is it their total
No,
movement?
full movement. Full
Okay,
movement.
so you've got 15 left.
Are diagonals 10 or 5?
They're 5.
Okay.
This is 5th edition.
5, 10, 15. I think this is good.
All right. Anyone else moving? Their movement as a reaction?
Alyssa can. Zane and Aubrey did.
Yeah.
It seems.
Already moved.
I'll just follow the group.
Okay.
Let's go, gang.
We're real clumped up.
Hopefully there's no fireball.
Fireball.
Sure
I
are.
dropped this scroll of fireball.
Sure are. Let me just do the initiative actually, because it looks like this is gonna. I thought y'all would disperse of the creature. But it looks like these things might roll together. Delete. Oh, I had it all pre-rolled. All right. Well, I'm an idiot. Then I deleted it all because all right, doing great here.
Any smilers?
Huh?
Couple smilers here.
Smile.
Smile.
Oh wait. Alyssa had like an 8 or something, and then Aubrey had the 18. May have an 8.
Rowan had a 13.
Thank you.
I had an 8. May had an 8. Scholar had a 13.
You had an 8?
Yep. And then Kaz had 13 as well.
Yeah. And this little buggeroo had a 14. Alrighty. Lucius, that's your bonus action, right?
Yeah.
And then what do you do with your action?
I will move back through the mushroom forest.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay. 25.
5, yep.
There, I'm just gonna get here.
Perfect.
That'll be all, because I have no idea. I can't see this guy, so
He's
he's out of my range.
Yeah,
He's out of my range.
he is just in it now.
Oh, okay.
Haha, look at
So
you.
There's also a wall in front of me, correct?
You have line of sight, not line of effect.
Right.
So you can't like shoot things
Yeah,
through
exactly.
it, but hold.
I think I don't have any spells that are gonna really affect him. I got some other stuff. So.
Sounds about Bard. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Did you want to use your action to dash, or?
No, I actually want to stay a little bit back here. So this is good. This is solid. I like this. This
All
is
right.
fine. This is fine.
Zane,
This
it's
is
your
okay.
turn.
Everything's
All right. Question: how large is this creature, this demon?
That's an excellent question. It is medium size.
Okay. Zane wants to cast Phantasmal Force.
Okay. It's an intelligence save.
Yes, intelligence saving throw. Against DC 15.
That's a 0.
Oh. Okay. The illusion that Zane wants to create is a creature that looks basically identical to this thing, flying towards it, and the illusion can create sound. So the illusion will say in Abyssal, something along the lines of, "No, you fool! Drac was already warned. Go kill them."
Okay.
The debate.
The creature stops. And stops, yeah. Okay. Seems to it's buying into the illusion. It's acting accordingly.
Okay.
Okay. That's your action. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Seeing that worked, I'll take a couple of steps back. And yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Kaiser.
Hello. What would I like to do?
Yep.
So I would go 5, 10, 15, go here, and I
Sure.
kind of look down the alley. What do I see here?
You see half of the body of a shadow demon jutting out and slowly drawing back in.
Okay. Could I possibly strike at it, or is it too far in the wall?
You can. It's going to have partial cover.
Okay.
Might even have total cover. I think it would have total cover, so yeah.
Okay, so 20, 25, 30. I'll go here. Now, take a strike. Total cover gives +6 AC?
+5 AC.
Oh, okay.
So it's got a pretty good AC right now.
Take 2 strikes. I am scrolled too far up. 2 17s.
They both miss by 1.
Right. Oh, smile. Well, I look really angrily at him.
Okay, Alyssa.
Yes, I'm going. There. And I'm gonna. Can I, like, see him well enough to. He's, like, flying, right?
Floating, yeah. Flying. But he's in a wall. You have, I would say, he's under total cover, so you do not technically have line of sight to him, I would say. But you do have... What are you trying to do? What is it?
I guess something that I would need line of sight to do, so I guess I'm just chilling.
Okay.
I'm holding my action for a reaction.
Are you trying to ready a cantrip, or are you just...
Yeah, I'm just readying it. I wanted to ready a thorn whip.
Okay. Aubrey, it's your turn.
Alright. Should move out here, and so the creature has total cover?
Yep, it has a +5 to its AC, and you technically don't see it.
Alright. How close would I have to move to Kaiser to see it?
Kaiser can't see it either. It's total cover. It's inside a wall, effectively. Yeah,
Can I
he was
still
just
take
kind of...
a pew pew shot at it?
Yep, it's just a +5 to AC.
Alright. First shot. 11. Guess it misses. And is a 12. Awesome.
Yes! Sweet victory when Faye rolls low. It's the only way.
Get to live another round.
Seriously, like, as she fires her crossbow, they're just, like, taking massive pot shots out of the mushrooms. I would say enough attacks have now been at the wall. Kaiser, I need you to make a Constitution save.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes.
What is this bullshit?
Environment.
Constitution?
Yep. This creature's immune to poison, so it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
that's great. Oh, I have advantage because I have the antitoxin.
You do. And you're going to take half.
Hog.
This music, battle music's too
Good
loud.
thing I had advantage. That's a 27.
So you'll take half damage. So you take 1 and then 0. So you take no damage. So there's a puff of poison.
I just move my face away fast enough.
Yeah.
Or I'm just Constitution.
Alright.
Aubrey, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all.
All right. Shadow Demon's turn. It stops and realizes it has to face you based on this illusion in front of it. It's going to, so it retreats into the wall, and it's going to make a hide action with its
You motherfucker. Goddamn Shadow Demon.
Oh, yeah. So it moves through the wall, through the floor. Kaiser, what's your passive perception?
My passive perception is, that's a 13.
13. So using this, this is a bonus action to hide, so it can't use the special action stuff that I designed. It's going to be hidden from you, and it's going to attack you with advantage now. So it comes up behind you out of this wall and makes an attack against you with advantage.
Sounds good.
Oh, that's cocked as shit. So that's 22 to hit.
That hits.
Alrighty, because it has advantage, it's going to do extra damage. It's going to do 4d6. Psychic damage. 9, 10, 11, 12. 15 points of psychic damage with its claw attack.
Ow. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay.
So yeah, it pops out of the wall, slashes at you, and then retreats back into the wall with total cover. May, whenever it makes that attack, you get to have your Thorn Whip go off.
Ooh, 2d6. Let's see.
Uh,
Oh wait,
spell
I
attack
gotta roll
first.
20. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be versus its normal AC because it's when it appeared.
May, are you okay?
I don't think that roll. You just put rolling 20.
Got him. She tried.
Yeah.
She tried. She tried.
It's been a bit. It's been a while.
Oh, you. Wait, what's the total? Actually, it doesn't have total cover right now. If you hit,
Plus your wisdom.
I really feel like it's a
6.
plus.
It's plus 6. Yeah, sorry.
It should be plus 7. You're at tier 2.
Spell attack. Oh.
Yeah, proficiency bonus went up, right? You got plus 4 to your wisdom, or no?
Yeah. No?
Yes, I have plus 6 to my wisdom.
It hits.
Oh, that's saving throw. Sorry, I'm going crazy. I'm going
Okay, so you do have a wisdom of 16. So you do hit.
Yeah.
So that's 2d6 magical piercing or something.
I confused myself.
It's all right. We're getting through this.
Yeah.
8.
And then do you want to pull it 10 feet closer?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
5, 10, lands right in front of Aubrey, takes the damage, 8 magical piercing, and when that happens, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It cannot go back into the wall. You stop it. And it's now caught in the middle of this aisle between all of you. It is
He's
out of
doomed.
movement. Yeah. All right. Well, that's that then. Yeah. Lucius, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah.
Clutch Thorn Whip.
I will.
Oh my god.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh. It's too loud.
I will. Do a
Wow, the stalling techniques.
vicious mockery.
Great. Did there for 5 minutes and then cast a cantrip.
The bard life.
That's
Through all my spells before deciding
You
that
want,
one.
you want to include some smacking of the lip noises with that indecision? What shall I cast? That fails. Go ahead and roll.
Well, he fails or the spell fails. All right,
He fails. They fail.
Well, 4 psychic damage.
Great. Has
And-
disadvantage on its
and-
next attack.
Yeah,
You.
and that's my turn.
Wow.
Zane.
Tough one. It was a tough one. There.
All right, so the illusion, it does damage it can on my turn. So
Does.
I want the illusion to try to look like it's trying to attack Aubrey. Obviously, nobody else can see this, but the demon will. It'll try to look like it's trying to attack Aubrey, but it won't. And it'll just like miss and hit the demon thing.
Yeah, it rationalizes any physical interaction anyway. So, go ahead and roll a d6 psychic. Damage is automatic, right? It's not a repeated save, so.
Yes,
Yeah,
it will
5.
do. I believe so. Double check, but
5
yeah,
psychic.
5 psychic damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah, if it's 5 feet within it or in its area.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yep. Okay. Can I see it? I probably can't. Like, I don't have total line of sight from here, do I?
You cannot see it currently, but if you moved a little, you probably could. You could at least get half cover. 5, 10, 15,
20.
25. Perfect. Yeah,
Okay.
half cover. You can see it though.
Okay. I still have 5 more feet. If I move here, is it still cover? Half cover?
You're good. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, sure. I'll move there and yeah, cast firebolt at it.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're good. There's no special conditions.
Okay.
Hits.
25. 2d10 plus 4. 13 points of fire damage.
So good. Let's see if this little bitty is resistant. It is.
Wow, you got me there, Matt.
I got mean during my break. So it tosses out a firebolt. You toss out a firebolt, and it smacks into the monster, and it resists it, but you do 6 damage.
Alright.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that will be it for now. But, next turn I better watch out then, just saying.
It's immune to poison if you want to do anything more pathetic.
Oh.
I mean, we'll see what the dice roll next turn, but yeah. That's it for now.
Kaiser.
All right. I forget it. Is there flanking in your campaign, Matt?
No. Generally, I don't play with flanking rules.
Okay.
We can if y'all prefer. This is a group.
It's fine if you don't. I was just.
Okay.
I have no preference.
Okay, then no.
All right. 2 strikes at this man. First one is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, well, I'll do that first then. So that is. And I will. Sorry, I forget my. Menacing attack. I'll do menacing attack here. As well.
Okay. This is a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, wisdom saving.
That's horribly cocked. Oh, natural 20. Get fucked.
Oh, okay.
Get fucked! Get fucked!
Okay. 13 damage with a magical weapon.
With a magical weapon. How much of that was fire?
I don't know, Matt. None of it was fire. None of it was fire.
Wait, I thought you have a flame tongue sword.
I didn't activate it because I have reflection on, so I'd be blinded if I used
That's awesome. Oh shit. I typed it
Really
out.
good combination of items you have there,
Yeah,
Tom.
huge comb. I think the invisibility potential is better than the flame tongue damage, but because we have the actual Terminator in our comp, so I think I'm cruising.
That's true. All your characters are very relevant,
Yeah.
except for Aubrey.
Yeah, I do a lot of damage actually. So.
Yeah, actual pumped and with Vicious Mockery. Actual pumper. That's
Hits.
Huge bumper.
13 damage.
How would you like to do this?
Ooh.
This little idiot's been going in and out of walls, hitting me. I'm mad. I see that Alicia fucking pulls him out, and then I come up behind him and I just like swipe at him, hoping it'll hit because he's apparently incorporeal, but
Yeah.
it's able to do the do.
Do the do. All
Not a
right.
sponsor.
Not a thanks. Okay. So here's what happens next. That was Kaiser's turn, yes?
Eat.
Okay. Alyssa,
Uh-oh.
what would you like to do? Yeah, it's
This is a good spot.
it's real bad. Alyssa, what would you like to do?
Where are we going now, guys? Just going the way that the demon came?
We should go back to the drow body and make sure we can hide it so they wouldn't be able to detect us as okay. I don't know where you're going.
I'm just gonna peek around the corner while you do that.
Okay.
I move up to here.
We can just freely talk, right? Talking's reaction.
So, like, what the fuck was that?
Some sort of demon, I suppose. I did understand whatever we just killed. It said it was going to go report back to or warn someone named Drak or something of the sort.
What? How do you? What language was it speaking?
Abyssal?
Oh. Because I speak Infernal, of course, but this was.
Yes, as do I.
How did you learn Abyssal?
By studying it.
How does one go about studying the language of demons?
Well,
Let's
with a book,
talk
I
more
suppose.
hide body.
Yeah, we can go over this
All right,
another time.
okay.
Alright, well. There's bound to be plenty more, as you just stated. He was going to report back to Drak.
Yes, to warn them, it said.
Well, we should go hide the body, then we can continue moving and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Are we still in turns, or is it free?
Yeah, you're definitely still in turns.
Okay, so
Alyssa, is that what you do? You just move forward?
Yeah, I just move forward and have a. My thorn whip is ready to whip
Okay.
as I creep forward.
Oh, it's Alyssa. Okay, Alyssa. Yeah. Okay. Here's what happens next. From the shadows. Which one is this?
From the shadows.
From the shadows,
I come.
a Drow Elite Warrior kind of juts out and goes to stab you.
Oh, I remember this one.
yes.
If you
The remix.
if you remember correctly, one of them got away with 2 hit points and was incredibly elusive. And
Yeah, I also remember this exact scene of Alyssa walking around a corner and
then
a
getting
Drow
stabbed.
Elite Warrior one-shotting her. So let's see.
Yep.
The remix.
It's real bad, folks. That is a 16 to hit.
That
The
hits.
remix.
You take 7 points of piercing damage and 10 points of poison damage.
There it is.
Oh, that nice
the
temp HP.
See, here's like another example of the sequel not being as good as the original.
Truly.
Second attack definitely hits. It's higher. You're going to take 7 points of piercing and 10 points of poison. So that's 20. That is 34 points of damage total.
Got it.
Hello
Ouch.
now.
But your thorn whip.
I thorn whip.
Yep. It is technically an interrupt. It would still be at disadvantage.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Pog. Oh, but it's disadvantage. Wait for it.
Oh, still good.
Aww.
Still good.
You hate to see it. That's a miss.
+6
Oh,
though,
+6.
right?
Oh, +6. Then that's a hit.
Okay. 6.
It's a magical piercing damage. So, bit readier this time. The Drow Warrior comes out and slashes you. But as that happens, you conjure up a magical whip and strike him across the face. So you can see just this little trickle of blood from his obsidian skin. That is their turn. Terminator 3000.
Oh, I see.
Seeing that, Aubrey will call out to Alyssa, just say, Alyssa, get back. And then pew pew.
You need,
2 shots.
you need to move yourself in a position where you can actually see them. Oh, wait, no. I confused you with Lucius.
Oh.
You're all
It's like,
good.
I think I can
They are
see
very
it.
similar.
I think I can see it.
You're all good there, folks.
Okay. First hit is 23.
That hits. Well, that Drow Warrior had a nice life.
The remix, the actual. Oh,
Oh my god! When did it become a D10? Has it always been a D10?
It's a heavy crossbow.
17 damage, of course, you little min-maxer.
So that's the first hit. That's a natural 20.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
wow, that's crazy.
I'm losing connection. Could you re-roll that?
Do you want me to just roll the die and then double it?
Whatever's funner for you. As long as it's not too many dice, I generally let people do whatever they want. When it's a bunch of dice, I have them roll at once. So just so everyone understands, Faye just rolled. She just rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
So you can.
So that'd be 8 plus 6.
14,
so
yeah.
14.
Hmm?
Is the arcane weapon
Yep.
also double?
Yep.
So that'd be 8.
So 22 points of damage.
Yes.
And this is acid, so they're not resistant. Holy shit. So 2 very quick successive shots fire past, whizzing past, and slam into the Drow Elite Warrior, and you can see he is bloodied. He is way past half health, and staggers back a little bit as he remembers that you almost felled him before. Is that your turn, Aubrey?
That is our turn. Don't mess with Mama Bear.
Here is what happens next.
Oh no.
It's
hey.
real bad. It's real.
Oh my God.
It's real. Matthew gets to use his favorite spell in the whole world. And
Is it death?
no,
Avada Kedavra?
You what?
That is death.
You say abracadabra? Is that what I heard?
That's
Nope.
what you heard, but okay.
the Ghost of the Machine players in chat can probably predict it. A noxious cloud of poisonous gas fills a 20-foot radius as you hear arcane chanting. I will.
Side of the radius.
You are. Zane, unfortunately, you did not have line of sight to this figure as they step out, and it just billows up. It'll be at the start of your respective turns that you'll have to make saves against Cloud Kill.
That's crazy.
Just have kill in the name.
So it wasn't
Death.
death, it was kill.
And then he will take one step back. And that is Drax's turn. Lucius, at the start of your turn, I'd like you to make a Constitution saving throw against poison.
Against death? Oh, okay.
Against poison, yeah. Sometimes I roll low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is death, I believe.
It's an 8 total.
Yeah.
Okay. 7, 10, 14, 17. You take 22 points of poison damage.
Ah, okay.
Oh no.
Oh man.
A small amount.
Very, very cool.
No mind, no mind.
Okay. Is
So-
that all?
Yep, that is at the start of your turn.
All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead and get one of them there mantles of inspiration, and us
Yay.
4 of us are gonna run our little asses out of here.
Our
Oh, no.
asses. So 8 temp is
8 temp, and the 4 of us that are directly in this gaseous cloud are gonna
Yeah,
go
move.
ahead and move our movement speed with our
Holy
reactions if we'd like.
shit.
Do we see that guy there? Does Aubrey see him?
You know of his location. You do not have line of sight to him. He's around a hard corner and back 5 feet.
How dense is this poisonous cloud? Can you see through it?
I don't believe it blocks any line of sight, but it is dense. I would say that it's not difficult. It's not obscured.
I will use my reaction as one of the people to move 5. 10.
Wow, countered. Holy shit.
Yeah, actual.
Actually countered.
So we know his like general location, just can't like don't have line of sight of him.
Until you move into a place where you have line of sight of him, you do not have line of sight of him, but you know his general location.
Okay.
And then, well, while they're doing their movement as well, give me just 1 second here. Just a quick sec there. I will walk out of the death. With my normal movement. And I will cast Hold Person on this man.
You have a sense that their minds, their intellect is sharp, but their wills are low, being mages that are beaten into submission.
Weird sense you have there.
That's a 9.
This man is paralyzed.
God, why aren't they proficient in wisdom save? Fuck me. What's this?
So yeah, I pull out my lute and play one of those melodies as the chains come out from the sides of the lute and wrap around him, restricting his movement, paralyzing his muscles, the spectral chains.
Yes, he is paralyzed, save ends, and he'll take, he's paralyzed, yep. Fuck, well, alright then. He still gets to maintain concentration, but yeah. That is the thing that happened. Okay, that's your action. That's your bonus action. That's your reaction.
That is my movement and my reaction.
Okay.
It's a lot of things.
That's
actually.
an efficient turn. I'm really...
That's some stuff. It's a little bit better than like Vicious Mockery and Pass. Like a little bit. It's close.
A little bit.
Disagree.
Okay.
It's
like-
disagree.
Okay. I deserve it, but I still hate you. Zane.
Yes. Casting within 5 feet is disadvantage, right?
It is when it's a ranged attack.
But he is
if I-
paralyzed.
But he's paralyzed. He can't.
Yeah, if I move like 1 space to the left, is that in the cloud?
You are. I would say. I feel like, listen, because he's paralyzed, it's not disadvantage. He has no means to
Defend himself.
Yeah, this is like putting your hand with the spell up to the dude's head, man. Like, I don't.
Hey, I'm just trying to say, is it advantage? I'm just trying to, make sure. I'm getting advantage there.
I would say it's advantage.
So, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But it's someone's
it's-
paralyzed. I want
Yeah,
I'm
it's,
gonna
it's, up
avoid
to,
them
it's,
dodges
it's,
one,
up,
bro.
it's up to Matt because raw. It would be just straight
straight
roll.
roll.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Zane will twin spell Chaos Bolt 3rd level.
Okay. If it hits, it will be an automatic critical.
Oh, because it's within 5 feet. Are you
Yeah,
going
but
to give him the
They're
melee?
paralyzed.
Yep.
Oh, because
melee
melee
roll?
rules. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It's within 5 feet. It doesn't
It's
have
like
to be melee.
it's like you're trying to execute him. I mean.
Yep.
Okay.
For this situation, this circumstance, this works. That hits.
Advantage. Okay, well, that hits.
That is a
Alright.
critical strike.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
so
murking. You are murking this mage.
4d8 plus 66. Okay.
Oh, bye.
Hmm.
Everyone wave bye to this guy.
So 47 points of
He had like a super sick turn, and then he got hard countered and died. Actually, was that guy's entire life.
gonna make that psychic damage, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait.
It jumped.
Oh yeah,
There are
jump.
doubles. Yeah, but it can't jump to anybody, right?
No,
Yeah, I guess.
30 feet, right?
Yeah, 30 feet. Shit, that would be cool. A twin spell, so I roll again. Yeah, this is crazy, huh?
I'm pretty sure
I was-
is he alive?
Okay.
It was about to roll
It hits.
10 feet and get Kaiser and Alyssa. That's how Cloud Kill work. It rolls and moves. It was about to swarm Kaiser and Alyssa. God damn it!
Is this still critical again? As well? The next hit?
He's dead. He doesn't.
Yeah,
see-
I thought he was fucking dead. That was a lot of damage.
I just twin spelled anyway. So
And you-
So he just sent 38 more damage into him, I guess.
And you can't twin spell the same target, but you could shoot a twin over to the elite warrior.
Oh, I can't. Okay, well, Zane would know that. So yeah, sure. Twin the elite warrior with
And it's
38.
it's
Oh,
well,
wait, that's not a
it's
crit.
not a critical. No.
It's okay. We'll just take the first two. So 10 plus
The first 3.
7.
so 7,
Or-
19. Yeah, 19 points of damage.
13, right?
No, 8 plus.
Oh.
So it's 10, and then it's.
Yeah, then the first
plus-
3 d6s.
Gotcha,
So
thanks.
19 points of damage.
So you conjure. You can describe this whole thing that just happened if you'd like.
Oh yeah, sure. So yeah, Lucius playing his mantle is what do you have for instrument? A lute?
I have a loot. So basically, the mantle, I have like the partial fiendish form coming on. You know, this tiny horns appearing out of my hair, little bits of that kind of red flesh coming, the hue glowing outside of my blush down by my neck, and my eyes turning to an amber hue as the mantle comes out. And then I start playing the lute, and these kind of spectral chains leave from the lute and wrap around him, holding him in place.
Oh, Lucius looking kind of cute there. I mean, Zane takes advantage of this opportunity, and sees both threats and conjures 2 chaos bolts in both hands, shooting one, just like blasting the cloud kill casting mage in the head, and then shooting the other hand off towards another one psychic and one cold damage, I suppose, towards the other one over there.
Feeling a little chilly.
Yeah.
Holy shit! So the massive blast of energy just shoots forward, just obliterates that. It was psychic, so his head explodes, and the cloud kill spell falls. As it does, you streak forward that other blast of energy towards the Drow Elite, where it slams them, and they have very, very little less life force left in their body. Is that your whole turn? Is there anything else you wish to do?
Any more chaos bolts, or is it just 2?
Just the 2 actually. So yeah, we're chilling. I guess start moving my way if the cloud kill is dissipated over to the rest of the people.
I think we might have overdone it, Zane.
I don't think so. I think that's where it starts quite well, actually.
Yeah, where'd that cloud go?
It did. It really did.
It starts quite good.
Alrighty, the other Drow Elite Warrior's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to dart out over there, and he's going to take a shot at you, Kaiser. He's going
Cool.
24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is it against poison damage?
Yes.
And then I have advantage.
Oh my god.
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Boys.
19.
You're fine. You're fine. You take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You can feel this poison course through your veins, but you shake it off.
Pug you. This antitoxin definitely paying out.
Next, behind Zane, what is your passive perception?
Passive perception is 12.
That's not a good sign.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Natural 20 on this attack.
Bye.
And they were hidden, so they have advantage. That's 8d6 plus 3.
Bro, you just exploded that guy. He's about to explode you, bro. He said, "Don't do that to my mans like that."
Everything's overpowered. Something's overpowered.
I have a
Not
sword.
that one shot each.
Don't say everything's overpowered.
Everything's
Melee
overpowered.
11, 6,
I got a
10,
sword. I got a shield.
6, 10, 21, 25, 26, 27. You take 30 points of psychic damage from the claw. From behind you, in the wall, Shadow Demon strikes through you gracefully, and you can feel your entire mind rack in pain as you visit the most painful memories of your life and the shadows of your past, and you are racked with pain. And there's a Shadow Demon behind you, just looming over you. That's its whole turn. Kaiser.
All right. Take 2 strikes at this guy in front of me. I saw him get kind of clapped by a chaos bolt. So that's a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, so that is. I won't use this priority die. I'll just use the regular attack. Yeah,
You remember your special maneuver, right?
yeah, the poison one.
Okay,
I
just
just
checking.
don't use it versus.
Just checking in. It's been a while since we played.
Yeah, so 12 damage to him.
He dies.
Okay, that's what I was hoping would happen. Just making sure. And then I'll rush him so he doesn't rush Alyssa.
Nice.
And then I'll strike again. That's 8 hit. Yeah. It's 13. So I'll probably miss.
That does miss.
Okay. Then I'll end my turn.
Alrighty. Next up is Alyssa. Alyssa, you have a poison wound, but you're not poisoned. You just took quite a bit of damage. What would you like to do?
I'm going to. I guess I'm just gonna heal myself with a healing word. Yeah, we'll just healing word.
Okay.
1d4 plus 3. And then, oh, I didn't even type that into the box. That's 7, so that's okay. And then I'm going to also...
Man, that wizard got murked.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's it. You can't defend himself. I'll give you a crit. You said, oh no.
I rolled like really high on my fucking dice too.
That's why mages don't flank.
Yeah, I would just like to point out that I remember back in Heroes of the Storm Day, you used to flank as Jaina, so I don't want to hear
Not
it.
incorrect. Definitely not incorrect.
That's
Yeah, mages definitely do flank.
yeah.
I've definitely seen my teammates go behind the enemy team
Yeah,
before.
I remember you being famous for your Jaina flanks there, Faye.
When we see a big play, gotta take it, respect it.
What are you rolling there, Alyssa?
I can't do that though because it's a bonus action also.
It is.
So never mind. I'm just kidding on that one. And then I am going to ice knife something.
Okay. You'd have to step around probably, or the
Are you striking the dude or the shadow demon?
yeah.
The dude.
Okay.
I'm going here and I'm gonna ice knife.
A literal ice knife forms and it's gonna hit.
Oh, once again.
Okay, roll your spell attack. I love this damn spell. Corey loves it too.
The only Corey I know is a demon.
Hey, watch it.
Wait.
It's only a 10.
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, Kaiser.
Woohoo!
Dude.
It's not poison damage, right?
It's not.
Okay.
Go lay down, baby.
That's a 5.
You fail.
Yeah.
The drow makes it the dexterity saving throw. They take no damage. Go ahead and roll 2d6, May.
Oh yeah. When I talk about Corey's demon, it's a joke from Crone's campaign. I didn't mean to call out someone named Corey that I don't know.
Okay, Tom's still toxic. Corey's just a little kid, but
Yeah.
You
That's whatever.
actually.
Yeah, he was just in the house. I don't know. Like,
Never. It's. Nope. Not talking about it.
So you take 7 points of cold damage, and the drow takes 0 damage from any of that.
Huge turn.
Sorry.
Okay. How does this always happen? Actually, it's happened multiple
it's actually
times.
every time, and it's great.
I just imagine it not even, it just sticking in
Just, yeah, it just sticks in my back or some shit. Like, hello?
Praise lol.
If you've ever seen Kung Fu Hustle, where the guy throws the knife and it just like, yeah. All right, Aubrey, it's your turn. Oh shit.
All right. Well, since the guy who casts the cloud kill is
Merked.
Kill.
Not there anymore. She'll move forward and see the shadow demon attacking Zane and shoot at it. Pew pew. 22 to hit,
That hits.
being 14 piercing and 4 acid damage.
So 16 total because it's a resistance.
Next attack is a 17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It does 12 piercing.
6, 12. 1. 13 points total. So the creature is close to bloodied. Very close to bloodied. So your 2 successive shots find purchase. You see the acid kind of sputtering off the creature a little bit, but through its incorporeal form, the magical force of these weapons do strike into it. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Nope, that is it.
Zane, this creature just wrecked your world.
I think Lucius goes first. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my mouse is jumpy.
No worries. So Lucius, still kind of having a little bit of the remnants of his first mantle of inspiration, is going to kind of extend it. The horns are going to grow a bit longer, his eyes kind of piercing amber color. There's now these, what looks like autumn leaves falling off him, kind of wreathing around as I go into the mantle of majesty.
Level 6.
Hug you.
And cast command with that onto the shadow demon. And I say, approach.
Okay. Wisdom save fails.
Okay, so on its turn, it will move towards me in the shortest, most direct route, and end its turn if it moves within 5 feet of me.
Yep.
All right.
Damn.
That's
That's just your bonus action, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I'm considering the action, but I think I want to essentially move kind of further away.
Okay. And you know the creature can get to you pretty easily.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that'll be all actually.
Did you want to dodge as your action?
Yeah, I'll do dodge just in case there's another person hiding. I think that's
I should just murk you.
Yeah, just in case. I think because
Kaiser's mom.
This one I know won't hit me, but Kaiser's mom is definitely behind me right now. I'm ready to take a knife in the back for
she's
long.
definitely a knife in the back type of drow.
So yeah, I like the.
Never know when an ice knife's gonna hit you in the back.
Yeah, an actual ice knife has hit me in the back.
Okay. Zane, it's your turn.
Has Zane ever seen Lucius do that exact spell before with the approach command?
No.
Okay, then Zane will do it. Zane was planning to do, I suppose. Alright, so Zane will use Quickened Spell to cast Haste on himself.
Fuck.
And then use that hasted action to disengage.
That's so sick.
And run. Okay, what was it? 5, 10, 15, 20.
Your speed is now 60.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we'll just get towards them. And then still has the other action, which he will use to cast
A cantrip.
a cantrip with Chilled Touch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Against the Shadow Demon?
Yeah, against the Shadow Demon.
Necrotic, huh? Because I made fun of your fire damage.
Yeah. That is a natural one. Well,
It was resistant to necrotic damage anyway, so.
oh.
So you...
It couldn't heal.
Yes. So you very quickly summon up this kind of metamagic energy and perform a feat that other few casters can and zip away from the creature. And it doesn't even makes a swipe at you, but misses. You're way gone before it even reacts. And then you're so fast that when you zip around and throw the chill touch out, you miss by a large measure because you're about twice as far away as you thought you were. You're just still adjusting to the haste. Is there anything else you wish to do?
That is everything.
Okay. The Drow Elite Warrior's turn. Mixing it up with Kaiser. You see the Drow Elite Warrior look around, and so they have a crossbow bolt and they don't have a shield. A hand crossbow, and that you see them do this. They make a couple of hand gestures, and they kind of look around, and then they cast darkness. And there's a...
Oh, the dude in front of me?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a cloud of darkness.
Doing some Naruto hand signs.
Yeah. And then they are going to step away from you. I believe you can still make an attack of opportunity.
You'll use disadvantage, right?
Yeah. No, they can't see either. So it's just a straight roll.
Oh, okay.
Darkness levels the playing field. In order
13.
That will miss. And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And they are going to use their bonus action to hide. Well, yeah, to hide. That is actually a really good roll, so I will just... That could definitely get... That is a 27 against passive, so they are effectively hidden. It is the Shadow Demon's turn. On their turn, they approach Lucius 5, 10, 15, 20. They kind of... Not quite kneel, because they don't have knees, but they just kind of lower themselves onto the ground. And then they end their turn, the spell pops out. And they're like, "Rrr." Kaiser, it's your turn.
I'll say we need to hunt down the deserter, Alicia. Help them with the Shadow Demon, since you seem to have gotten hurt pretty bad by that Drow Warrior. And Zane will come with me. And then I'll move forward here. 5.
Let me reveal for you.
Zane bleeding out of a very large wound.
You're fine.
You're fine, he says. Oh, come on. So yeah, I've revealed the area for you.
15.
I fucking mouse.
And I don't see him at all, right? He's super sneaky.
You don't. You can make an action to use a perception check to try to find him, but he is super hidden. Also, you're still. Oh, you know what? I'm bad. I should put down the cloud of darkness. 1 second. Sorry, my mouse is malfunctioning a little bit. Let me put down the cloud of darkness to give you the proper lay of the land.
Okay.
Is it 20? It's a 15-foot radius. So I'm going to move the spike growth. I'm going to change that into darkness. Alrighty. So they were... Oh my god.
Oh my.
Sorry. Sorry, my mouse is having a good old time with this. It would have been here, so you're still in total darkness. Would have been there. You're in total darkness, Kaiser.
Okay. Total darkness. I would have been kind of bumbling around anyway because I don't know where this guy went.
Yeah.
So how do you want to do me just trying to just like fumble around and stuff?
Use your action to make a perception check.
Alright.
It will be at disadvantage because you're in darkness.
Perception, I believe is +3. Yep.
Yeah.
An 8.
You're unfortunately not able to find them.
Okay.
That's your action. Would you like to move around at all, or is that your turn?
I will. God. Okay. I'm going to move backwards, back to where I started, which was like around here, right? Or is it one back, like here? Oh, oopsie, wrong thing.
That's okay.
Okay, I need to get Kaiser out first. I think it was here.
Yeah.
I'll just like use the same movement I would go there and then move back.
I'll get rid of the player control on that one since it's an enemy thing. Alright, that's your turn?
Yeah.
Alyssa, what do you do? There's a cloud of darkness in front of you and stuff behind you. Muted. Actually muted.
My thing's behind me. I'm like, wait, what's behind me? But it's my thing that's behind me. Wait, not this yellow thing, right?
Yeah, your spike growth is over there, but it's effectively out of the scene. But the yellow thing is Aubrey's light.
Right. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't like imagining things. Okay, I'm gonna healing spirit level 3
Okay, it's a bonus.
on Zane.
Pog.
Okay. I believe it's going to do 2d6 at that level.
It does 3d4 plus 3.
Did they change it?
Did I say healing spirit? I meant healing. Wait, which one did I say?
You said
I meant
spirit.
healing spirit. Yeah, 2d6.
Thank you. Good
2d6.
God. All right. What a wonderful spell.
Okay. And then, so I'm going to cast it on Zane, and then Kaiser told me to go the other way, so I'm going to walk through it and get my heals.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
9. Cool.
Awesome.
And then that's it. As I go banished to the other group.
All right. That's everything then for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Aubrey, what are you doing?
Well, I think we're going to take 2 shots at this thing next to Lucius now. First one's 20 to hit.
Definitely hits. My
That's
God.
Oh,
damage.
Jesus.
Oh,
Yep,
that's
bye.
max damage.
19.
19 on the first
Hello
one.
there.
Oh,
Hits.
the second one misses.
I never thought it was possible, and you... and the first shot... But the creature is still up. It's definitely way past bloodied at this point. You've only missed a second time. There's no more mushroom stuff yet. Oh, is that your turn, Aubrey?
Yep, that is all she will do.
Cool. Lucius.
I will continue my mantle and just peer deeply into the demon yet again and just say, approach.
Oh. That was cocked. No, 8.
Okay. And then I will use my action to disengage and move.
These next level plays. Effectively stunning the creature.
30. Drag it this way.
Nice. That's a good use of command. I'm really proud of you. Alright, Kaiser's mom is going to kill you.
Bye.
Didn't dodge this time. Here comes the knife in my back, huh?
You do have your back to Alyssa.
Oh, true. It is known to get knives to your back when your back is to Alyssa.
Is that your turn, buddy?
Wait.
That is my turn, yes.
Zane.
They're happy fun
Alright.
knives made of ice. Sometimes end
So-
up in your back.
They're really nice.
Nope. Incorrect. Not fun. Death.
Kaiser had told Zane to follow.
Mm-hmm.
You get healed, though.
Oh yeah. How much? It was 9 healing, right?
It's,
She
I
rolls
Or
it every
more
time.
now.
Yeah, I roll it again.
Oh,
Might be less.
like I'm more healed now? Or
4. Feels bad.
4.
Sorry.
wait, so did I
So
not get healed for that 9 before?
You would have been
No.
healed. I think you. Is it. How does heal. I banned healing spirit in my other game, so I don't know how it works.
I don't know.
It's when you start the turn or move through it for the first time in a turn.
Okay, so you heal 4 right off the bat there, Zane.
So I didn't heal for the 9 before.
No.
Okay, so just 4 right now. Okay, cool.
And then, so you heal for 4 off the bat, and then what are you doing?
Yeah, Kaiser said to follow, but there's darkness here.
Yep.
I call out and say, Kaiser, are you in there?
Yes, I couldn't find him on the other side because I couldn't get far enough, so I don't... just stay on this side for now. We'll have to go through another way.
That's kind of awkward. Okay.
Very awkward.
So Zane, you kind of zoom in front, and you're kind of you're talking very quickly because you're hasted, and you're
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
twice your speed. So what would you wish to do with your
Yeah, just,
2 actions?
Chilled near the spirit, and Dodge action, I suppose. Just be ready for if something comes out of the walls again. But just be waiting for Kaiser to find something or give another plan.
First time on a turn or starts its turn there. I think when you move back, you would heal again.
It's so broken.
Whenever you, for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Well, it's not and.
It would only heal.
So it heals once.
Okay.
It would heal once per his turn.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, that would be very broken.
That'd be very broken.
Start right turn there.
Well, you can basically merry-go-round it, but yeah. All right,
Yeah.
the Drow Elite Warrior goes and scampers away. So, effectively, you all could destroy this Shadow Demon if we'd like to just close this encounter out, but the Drow Warrior did get away. They used their superior climbing abilities to basically scamper down into the caverns of the Underdark.
We're fucked.
Yep.
Always
Hi, guys.
one gets
Did I
away.
see that Drow Elite Warrior?
Ever? I don't know if you ever saw
Did
that
I
one.
ever see that?
No,
one?
I don't think you ever saw.
I
didn't.
You did. No.
No, you didn't.
Unfortunate. Okay. I was gonna see if I could do something creative.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Unfortunately, the answer is no.
No, I cannot.
So why don't you go fuck yourself?
I will.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
All right.
Well then.
Yeah. And so the roar of battle quiets down, and you are all left alone in the darkness of this mushroom maze forest. The darkness spell eventually dissipates. You are overcome with a wave of fatigue and exhaustion, Zane, as your haste spell ends. And you are all shielded by the light of Aubrey's space rifle.
By her what?
Space rifle.
I'm assuming.
Oh. Guys, come over here. Is there like a little corner?
We're in a maze, basically.
I know, but is there a little section that's like more protected from other places that maybe is like not a well...
It's a
Maybe we need to
maze.
sit down and plan.
Well, you know how you have a friendly gnome with a campfire back.
That's pretty far back though, isn't it?
It's a scene away. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like...
Aubrey wants to investigate the dead wizard dude.
Oh yeah, good call.
Yeah!
I'll investigate the guy.
the bodies.
Slain
I'll
over
Cool.
here.
God,
help Kaiser.
Gosh, I sure wish I had loot for you all. Let me see if the module...
Yeah, you find some copper. Oh.
You lose! You get nothing!
Literally, like halfway through combats, I'm generally on a loot generator.
I don't... Hey, my players in Ghost of the Machine killed an ancient black dragon and I didn't give them any loot, so...
That's crazy.
It didn't have any. It was a broke dragon.
It was actually a dragon that was betrayed, but it doesn't matter. So, what does it say here? Because I modified this. No, so all joking aside, the module supplied me with treasure, and I know that this module has a lot of treasure, so I rely on that. So, it carries a staff topped with web patterns on the haft and sculpted obsidian spiders with small diamonds with the top. The staff is non-magical, but it is ornate and is worth 1,500 gold.
Whoa, big money.
And it is an item that I like to call primed for enchantment, meaning if you thematically enchant this thing, it's going to get you an extra boon when you enchant it. So like a poison-based stuff, spider-based stuff, it would be like more powerful. You'd get like, instead of an uncommon staff, you get a rare.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah.
You'd like Titan Forge it, is what you're saying.
Yes! Yes! Warforged, Titanforged, Time Warped, fucking, what else? Belric or whatever? Belric?
Yeah, that's the new one.
Whatever that means. Then the other wizard had 400 GP worth of gems, and his fine black cloak is worth 750 gold.
Oh my god, they're made of money.
Yeah, these were sorcerers. These were properly trained, like, special operative wizards. They both have spell books that contain the spells listed on the Drow Mage. You can just write Drow Mage spells. You can literally Google it, but yeah. Man, they got murked.
So, like, looking at the staff, I'm just like, so which god do you think these ones worshipped? You know, spiders and shit.
One of them stabbed me in the back, so I'd guess Loth.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
like that's not funny, but it's also like kind of really funny, actually.
It was very painful. Thank you for laughing.
Fine, I cast healing word on him. Sure, Kaiser. But also, like, we, you know, conversation earlier where it's like, if they stab you in the back, it's Loth, right?
Well,
And then the staff with spiders. So. Oh, you're bleeding, like, a lot, actually.
I moved my thing on top. I'm gonna like move my thing around.
Someone moved me off of it.
I didn't mean
I was like, okay.
Okay, just fine. Everybody on it. Everyone's on
Yeah,
the
we're-
Stockpile.
Alright, everyone's just getting healed.
May, go ahead and roll. It's 3 and 10. Go ahead. Everyone's healed. It's 30d6 worth of healing.
Yeah,
Okay.
the healing spirit's very broken.
I banned it in Ghost of the Machine, but I didn't ban it in this. And quite frankly, honestly, the monster manual and the design systems assume that you have your full resources, so it really isn't all that broken.
Okay.
Yeah, it just takes a little of the suspense out, but I don't give a shit.
So the
Nah.
cloak was
Damage? What? I didn't take any damage.
Tomster,
the cloak was worth 700. You said the staff baseline was worth 1500.
1,500 staff, 750 cloak,
Oh, so-
400 gems.
Okay.
15,
just wanted to make
750,
sure.
100 gems. Yep. Yep.
So much money.
Yeah, after we all get healed up, recover our wounds a little bit, Zane will pipe up and say, do we want to carry forwards, or do we want to take a bit to rest?
I think we should carry forward. That operative is sure to tell of us, so I think
Yeah.
waiting is worse than moving forward, as they will bolster defenses.
I suppose they will be ready either way, but yeah, we could limit the time in which they will prepare, I suppose.
Yeah, around the same time that Zane's haste fell off, I reverted back to my normal form. Like the leaves that were kind of falling off of me are gone. The horns have receded back into my head, and the kind of like reddish skin that I had has gone back to its normal color, as well as my eyes going back to their normal color.
Love it. Lasts a minute, right?
Yeah, lasts a minute. So about the same time as that, the haste wearing
Yeah.
off.
Perfect.
Zane takes a ever so slight look at Lucius and like half frowns, not in disappointment, but just half frowns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, drama.
And,
Sorry.
and then looks as if nothing has happened.
All right.
Well, if you want to pursue, I used quite a bit in that fight, but we can keep going for reconnaissance, and if we can catch up to that one who escaped, well...
Okay, everyone.
Yeah.
We should take 5 and then keep moving, I think.
Right?
All right.
Okay. So, basically what happens next is as you search and continue on, you all gather and get the sense that actually this was the elite squad. 2 sorcerers, demons, and like the handful of elite warriors that you killed. They are spent. You have thwarted the Drow incursion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. We didn't find any of that monk S stuff we're looking for, so they didn't find it clearly, or maybe they did.
Found what?
Or the Dawn Titan.
Nope. They never got there. They never got
No.
close.
Yeah, that's in
That's
Gauntlgrym,
in
right?
the city, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
why
man.
you...
I'm keeping you down here. Okay.
Yeah. The elite warrior got away, but unless you're literally willing to go down into the very crevices of the Underdark, they are gone. They are gone.
If anyone wants to volunteer.
Nobody gets away.
Oh
from
yeah.
the
By the
termite.
way, May, remember you have notes that from my bag. Remember, you took them. I just want you to remember that in case you forgot. So I have it written in my notes.
Definitely can't hear you. Forever
I have a
mute.
list of things that I have stolen from people.
Okay,
you go.
making sure you remember. Just making sure.
Of course.
No,
you do.
I have no qualms with that specific drow. I suppose we've done our duty down here. Might as well return to the surface. I mean, it's still very moist down here. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, how many drow did we kill along with the whatever demons were with them? Do we have a number?
Total kill?
Yeah.
I would say 5-ish. Counting with 2 shadow demons. So 7 if you count the shadow demon. I think 5 drow would be.
We could take their heads, but we'd be short one.
We would. I mean, is this really I mean, I suppose, is this an elite squad of 5 members?
Well, there are more than 5. We've killed 5. There was
6 members then?
Yeah. I mean,
I
could
don't
be,
know.
right?
Yeah, I suppose it could be. Yes.
Wasn't there some? How many did you hear, Kaiser?
Huh?
Well, like before when you were like.
I just heard voices. It could have been 2, could have been 6.
And we didn't find any ladies.
Yeah, we didn't find any female drow here. I guess this was just the Expendables 2.
Yeah,
the
I
sequel's
guess so.
never as good as the
Yeah,
original.
never as good. Never as good.
I mean, I suppose we are not going to invade a whole drow encampment full of many of them, so but I suppose we defeated them, so we can return back to Bruno and report what we have accomplished here.
Maybe
Yes,
we should
well,
bring their body with so that he knows. Is that what you guys are saying? Or how about just the head?
Well,
I
we should
mean,
probably bring some sort of proof, yes?
yeah, so I mean,
think
we have
the
already
spell
taken
books would be
some-
enough, no?
I think so.
The stave, the staff,
Should be
the
enough.
cloak,
Yeah,
and stuff.
We don't
0.
have to tell them about the staff.
I mean, but like,
Well,
it's
then
a
do you
want
want to take their heads instead?
No, we have the spell books that show that they wouldn't give their spell books as willingly.
Well, I mean, you could just fake
You
a
can
spell book. I don't
steal
understand. You
things as
don't.
well.
Yeah.
You can steal
I say
their
we bring the
heads.
head. I say we bring the head.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Just kidding, just joke. Okay.
so
Okay.
I'm not, that's a bit gory. I don't want to personally cut off their heads.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not.
agree.
I'm
I mean,
just
they
saying.
probably have some sort of insignia of something that they're wearing that we could just cut off. I mean,
Let's
their
just
head-
inspect the bodies then. Perhaps they do.
Yeah, I mean, but the staff is a really good sign that you guys killed a proper sorcerer. You don't have to give
Yeah,
it
but
away.
they don't want.
Someone wants to hide it.
Someone wants to hide it, though.
Okay, show
Out
them.
of
If you don't want to
character.
keep the staff, show
I
it.
want to keep the staff. It's a really cool
Why can't
staff.
why can't we do both? I mean, we did not say we were going to hand over the drow things to them.
But what if they demand it because they need it for something? I don't know. This just be so much easier if you would just cut off the head, Kaiser. Just like you have a
I'm not-
sword. What else do you do with your sword? You hack things all day long.
Yes, true.
Just-
But I don't
and then put it in a
cut
bag.
off
I
the
don't
head
understand.
of already dead bodies.
Okay, you give me the sword then, and I'll do it.
You're insane.
Out of curiosity, do they have any insignia on them, like the spider?
Sure, a brooch. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we can take some of these.
I'm really.
Matt's just like get out
Just
of
like
here.
get out of the
No,
Underdark.
I'm picturing the next scene where it's like you toss a brooch. He's like, "Do you have any more definitive proof?" Because it's a fucking spider brooch, not an ornate staff.
Pull the entire body out of the bag of holding.
It's like, here.
Here you are.
So,
Got any more?
do you all make your way back to Gauntlgrym?
I think we should.
I'm bringing
go...
the head.
Oh, I'm not giving my
I will
sword.
say I'm not comfortable with you actually cutting off a human
Okay.
being's head. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, just for this campaign at least, not
Just
right now.
bring a brooch.
I think we should go to the
Bring 5
deep
of
gnome
them.
first.
You wanna go where?
To the gnome. The
guy?
real gnome that you guys said was fake.
What?
You
No.
saw him.
What are we going to do there?
What are you talking about?
I would just tell him that the Drow are gone. Because he's probably sitting there, so he doesn't,
Lucius, he's talking about the gnome.
Yeah, the gnome. Sorry, it was my accent there. The gnome.
What gnome?
I mean,
We haven't seen any gnome.
Oh. It's on the way anyway. I think we go to the gnome, and then we go out. I think it's even faster.
He's talking about that gnome again. I thought it was weird when he was like cooking a stew of mushrooms all
By
alone in
himself.
the corner.
Really weird.
For brevity's sake, is there a scene that you wanted with the gnome, or you just wanted to say that you stopped by and say goodbye?
Yeah, I just wanted to stop by.
Alrighty. So you all make your you're all just a treasure, but you do stop by, say goodbye to the gnome, and then you begin to make your way back to what's that place called? Gauntlgrym. Yeah. Here's what happens next.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
It's real bad.
I bought enough time, Paul.
Yeah. So after being thorough and after thwarting those, you guys, a bit half-haggard, a bit tired from your travels, make your way back to the gate, as it were, of Gauntlgrym. And you do know that you need to, there's a kind of message that you worked out in order to get back, and so that the passageway would be opened. As you go to work out that message, the special rhythm of taps, there is kind of a dead weight, and the door or the opening does not open for you.
Think they're asleep, maybe?
did you do the right series of things?
Did you do that?
I mean, whoever did the code, but
Okay, I'll
okay,
I'll try the code again.
Just double check. Maybe it was the wrong one.
It was definitely a different code, but
There's no response.
So is it like a passageway, like a sealed passageway, like a door, or?
It is a proper. It was collapsed or something or other, but there is a way to get through. But it is a properly sealed passageway.
Like sealed by what? I guess is my question.
Like a sealed door at this point, because you guys
Okay.
had that one guy repair it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
so what should we do?
We have to get this open.
This was the only way that was not sealed before, right?
Do we have
This was that way, I think.
I think.
Yes, that we know of.
Do you have any magic that could not break the door if we wanted to open it?
I cast Sending on Brunor,
Okay, that's interesting.
and I would like to say, we've taken out the Elite Squadron, but your men are not opening the door. What is going on? Is everything all right?
Kisses.
He says they're not opening the door. I'll check it out. And there's a kind of pause, and then after a little while, there's a and you are greeted by a dwarf, and he kind of looks around, and you can hear some shouting, and he says, I'm not sure what's happened, but there are a lot of dead men. And you look past him, and you see lots and lots of dead dwarves that were guarding this entryway. This is not Brunor Battlehammer who has greeted you. It is just a guard who he has dispatched, a couple of them. If you make your way, or whether or not you do, you hear a voice shout that says, I'm afraid I'm what happened to them. You see a woman who is a dwarf of kind of plain features and auburn hair with dark leathers. A woman that you encountered once before who got away on horseback. Kara Darkhope.
Oh God, this lady again.
And she is surrounded by a phalanx of Zentarum warriors. some half
not you fucks
a
again.
dozen. And she says, thought we'd find you here. Had a little business to finish. Got a nice tip. I believe you have something of ours. And she points a short sword. And as she does, there's this kind of as fire erupts through the vents in the ground. And everyone kind of turns. And the dwarven warrior says, Someone's taken Magira. Someone's released the Titan. And that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Seal the door!
She.
Seal the door! Fuck. Oh no.
Chicken's coming home to roost.
Oh no.
I still have that ring. Do I just like roll up? Hey, yo, I'm part of you guys now. We good. Oh yeah, that was in my pocket too, by the way, man. I did. Zentarum ring.
Kaiser ditching again, I see.
Hello. So if you want that, you can take that like post. You know.
Retroactively.
Yeah, retroactively. Sorry.
Alrighty. Well then, folks, I believe that concludes our lovely little return to Storm King's Thunder Big Boy season. Let's go around and say our farewells. Tell them where you can find you, anything you'd like to announce, and your favorite moment. We will start in reverse order, so that means starting with Faye.
Hello, I am Faye. You can find me on Twitch with Faye14. My Twitter is @FayeHots. I stream a lot of TFT. I've also been writing articles for TFT on Heroes Hearth. Favorite moments? It had to be the ice thing. That was such a good moment.
So good.
And yeah, I think that's it for me.
Awesome. Crowan.
Hello, my name is Crowan. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter @Crowan, and on Instagram @C9Crowan, I suppose, if you're into the Instagram. Yeah, I enjoyed being back. Getting back into the groove of Zane Korakai is fun. Personally, I like the little subtle, maybe not so subtle interactions between Lucius and Zane. The little 1-2 with the hold person into the one shot. That was definitely pretty pog for me, I would say. But yeah, that's that. Enjoy being back.
Casanova.
I'm Casanova. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter @CasanovaHots, where I stream not HOTS. I stream classic World of Warcraft. We'll be doing a lot of PvP stuff in Phase 2 coming out next week with my Hand of Ragnaros on my Enhancement Shaman.
Weird flex.
So, it'll be a lot of fun. And then my favorite moment, well, other than the Zacius combo, was being able to, finally use Mantle of Majesty, because we got that just before he left. I've been wanting to use it. Love Glamour Bards.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm glad we're back, Matt.
Me
Glad
too.
we're back.
They're so strong, and it's so great to see you all get to use your abilities, because we had quite a bit of downtime between the big finale and everything. So yeah. May.
I'm May. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram @MaybeBuzz, just @MaybeBuzz. I do esports stuff and go to a lot of cons and take a lot of selfies. So, like, if you're into that or something. My favorite part of tonight was probably all the gnome bits. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, I am also really excited to be back. I missed everyone in this world, not like the real world, like D&D world. So yeah.
Tomster.
Hello, it is I, Tomster. You can find me on Tomster Hots on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, though I do nothing on all three. It would just be following to make me feel better. Favorite part? Probably the Gnome bit and and just curious. I was just like the whole time just wondering how can I buy as much time as possible. And then you guys one-shot that guy, and I'm like, oh shit, this ain't looking good. But it ended up working out.
Yeah. The short rest, the scene with the gnome kind of did wonders in other factors. Okay, so hi folks, I am Matthew Foreman. I am at Matthew W. Foreman on Twitter. I'm a dungeon master here and content creator. I also do some stuff on Variant Roles. I'm also a designer. We featured my better D&D skill system here today. It's nice to get to play test it. I'm already getting a feel of what I'd like to change and kind of some things, but I think it's going to work. I am back here running this on Fridays, and Ghost of the Machine returns Wednesday, November 27th at 7 p.m. Central. I think those are my biggest announcements, so I hope you all enjoyed the Powered by the Apocalypse influenced D&D stuff tonight. My favorite moment, I just love y'all's interactions. I know I say it all the time, but it was I forgot how freaking the bickering just always gets me. I'm like, oh, it cracks me up. And it's just so good to be back and running this game, and I missed y'all. And the murking the Drow wizard getting completely murked was insane. I couldn't believe it. And by the way, Tomster, you're doing Firefly on Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Central here on Dice Priority, because Tomster is trying to get in all of our shows now. It's his
Invasion.
Yeah.
Yep.
His next
Wiggles his way in.
Yeah. His next move is to move to the Chicagoland area and play in Ghost in the Machine.
Be careful, Matt.
The
He's trying to replace you.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
He's like, I'm done with this shit.
Alrighty, so we are gonna raid. I think. We usually raid Legendary Action Official on Fridays, but Welcome Party is hardly ever up. We'll just go ahead and raid Legendary Action Official just to kind of, since we're back, one more for the road. So, folks, we'll see you here next week. Catch Firefly, our new series, at 9:30 p.m. Central on Tuesday. Follow the channel, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you next week here for this show in the old Yield Forgotten Realms. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.